Hello, 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 hello. Yo chat, I am live. Sorry for the भाई 1 minute delay. भाई वो इवाल सेट कर रहा था यार. इवाल सेट करने में टाइम लगता है. And we have Hans Niemann against Vidit Gujrathi. भाई हैंस नीमन अगेंस्ट विदित गुजराती, किसका इंतजार था भाई. इससे बढ़िया मैच लाइनअप हो नहीं सकता टू बेसिकली डिसाइड हु क्वालिफाइज. आई थिंक दिस विल बी द मैच. दिस विल बी द मैच चैट. दिस विल बी द मैच एंड बड़ा मजा आने वाला है भाई. So, Hans Niemann against Vidit Gujrathi. Vidit has the black pieces and opening देखो भाई Hans Niemann की. Knight F3, D5, E3 भाई Hans Niemann. The beads are vibrating. The beads are vibrating. भाई the beads are vibrating. And crazy start to the opening itself. विदित की सारी प्रेप हवा में भाई. विदित की सारी प्रेप हवा में जा चुकी है. इतना रात को बैठ के प्रेप किया होगा और हैंस नीमन ने E3 खेल दिया भाई. क्या ही बोले भाई. अब विन होगा तो क्वालिफिकेशन कंफर्म होगा. यस, विन पे कंफर्म है. ड्रॉ पे आई वुड से 80% है. लॉस पे आई थिंक इट इज 20%. सो आई थिंक ये बहुत बहुत काफी क्लोज होने वाला है. विन इज कंफर्म. विन पे कंफर्म हमारा क्वालिफिकेशन हो जाएगा. वील हैव अ लुक एट ऑल द स्टैंडिंग्स एक बार जल्दी स्टैंडिंग्स भी देखते हैं. बट आई थिंक विन पे कंफर्म है एज फार एज आई नो. वीडी वर्सेस बीडी एग्जैक्टली. हैंड्स की प्रेप. ओके, लेट्स ओपन चेस रिजल्ट्स एक बार. स्टैंडिंग्स नजर मार लेते हैं. आई थिंक दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो वर्ल्ड टीम में अगर हम जाएं, बाय द वे पूल ए में चाइना के फुल पॉइंट्स हैं. चाइना हैज फुल पॉइंट्स इन पूल ए. ये देखो भाई 4 में 4 विन. सो चाइना बिल्कुल मजाक के मूड में नहीं है. एंड इफ इंडिया कम्स एट द बॉटम ऑफ द टेबल तो चाइना के साथ मैच पड़ सकता है. दैट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. पूल बी में अगर हम जाएं तो नाउ यू कैन सी इंडिया इज इन 4th प्लेस. अगर यूएस को इंडिया को क्वालिफाई करने के लिए 3-1 से हराना पड़ेगा. सो यूएस हैज टू डिफीट इंडिया 3-1 टू क्वालिफाई. उनके बहुत कम चांसेस हैं. इंडिया होपफुली 3-1 नहीं हारेगी. एंड इंडिया को क्वालिफाई करने के लिए या तो विक्ट्री चाहिए या फिर यूएस से 2.5 1.5 से हारना है या अबव. एंड पोलैंड शुड नॉट विन. पोलैंड का उज्बेकिस्तान से, सो दे माइट एंड अप लूजिंग ऑल्सो. सो चांसेस अलाइव है रिगार्डलेस ऑफ व्हाट हैपेंस. बट वील सी चैट, वील सी. अभी आई थिंक काफी मैटर्स इंटरेस्टिंग है. यो मैथड्स हाँ भाई, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग चांस है चैट. ओके, सो E3 के बाद नाइट F6 प्लेड, B3 प्लेड नाउ, बिशप F5, बिशप E2. अरे क्या खेल रहा है हैंस नीमन. व्हाट द हेल इज ही डूइंग. व्हाट द हेल इज बिशप A3. Oh my god, this is Indians' first preference. What? Holy crap, look at this chat, look at this. Look at this. Bishop A3 is Indians' first preference. What the hell is Bishop A3? भाई साहब, hey Janvi, how are you? भाई ये क्या ही मूव है यार. Bishop to A3. Okay, interesting. बिशप A3 प्लेड एंड नाउ वीडी इज थिंकिंग. भाई वीडी का तो मुझे लगता है ओपनिंग में ही सारा टाइम खत्म हो जाएगा. अरे ऐसे बड़ा मुश्किल है यार ऐसे तो खेलना. हैंस नीमन तो पूरा मतलब खतरनाक खेल रहा है रे. भाई साहब क्या फॉर्म में आया हैंस नीमन. कुछ ये क्या हुआ रे. कुछ गड़बड़ हुई क्या. आई थिंक कुछ गड़बड़ हुई. नहीं ठीक है. इमेजिन ही प्लेस बिशप E3. बिशप E3 कैसे आएगा यार. Beads doing trick. I don't know what the beads are doing, but this looks crazy, man. Going to the Nihal Sarin game against Onishchuk now. Now Onishchuk काफी strong player है, but he's an oldie now, a bit like me now. So D4, Knight 6, C4, E6, Knight 3, Bishop 4, Nimzo Indian, E3 played, Bishop D2, D5, Knight 3, B6, takes. जैसे ही B6 आया, Bishop यहाँ आने के लिए immediately D5 मार दिया है. He will take back with the wand. Very very solid position for both players. Going to SL, who's been the star player for India so far. I think VD also had some shining moments. But SL so far has been consistent. 1 win, 2 draws. Let's see if he can continue trend. Nimzo Indian by SL against Akobian, who at one point was close to like 2700. He's now fallen down to 2591. I've met this person. I met this guy in person, and I hope he loses. Castles and Bishop D3, D5. Going to Sethu's game now. Sethu is playing today. He did not have a good start, but he's back to save India from disqualification or whatever. Extinction is the wrong word. Getting knocked out. Knight B3, Bishop B6, Knight C3, D6, Bishop F4 and Queen D2. Clearly he is preparing to catch with Queen side and we might see some fireworks. हमारा वीडी भी कुछ कम नहीं है. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. विदित अगेंस्ट हैंड्स. भाई असली पोल तो वीडी वर्सेस हैंड्स होना चाहिए यार. आज सेतु पेलेगा, बिल्कुल जरूरी है भाई, वाइड पीसेस है, सो द ओनस इज ऑन हिम टू बेसिकली विन दिस गेम. I think Sethu might be a good choice here. I think he might be a good choice because Sasikiran, I think, I think, I don't know exactly why, but अंदर से gut feeling कह रही है कि Sethu, I think is a good choice. I don't know why. By the way, VD has not played the move e6 to exchange. After the move bishop a3, he played knight to d7. And now Hans again played the best move of the engine with the move c4. And now c6 played by VD. And now cd5 is the best move. No, because he's playing against India, Mr. Date. China से India हुआ तो भाई that will be very difficult, man. China सारे मैच जीता है अब तक भाई. China has won every single match so far, and they are likely to win today as well. So, you know, it's like होता है कई बार नॉकआउट में हार जाते हैं, but usually it's a very strong team. अरे मजे के लिए बोल रहा हूँ एक भाई, मजे के लिए बोल रहा हूँ मैं. He castles instead. देखा नहीं मारा उसने cd5. मैं मजे के लिए बोल रहा हूँ रे. हैंस ही बीच में तो नहीं यूज कर रहा है, नहीं भाई नहीं यूज कर रहा है. एंड गोइंग टू निहाल्स गेम, या ही टुक बैक विद द पॉन एंड नाउ रुक c1 प्लेड, नाइट बिशप गोज बैक टू e7 एंड बिशप d3. एंड चैट ये नोटिस करो, निहाल हैज मोर टाइम, SL has 6 more minutes and Sethu has 6 more minutes. This feels like a genuine attempt by Team India to gain time on the clock. तुम देखो board 2 6 minutes, board 3 6 minutes, board 4 6 minutes. It's a genuine strategy to gain time on the clock. I think team meeting हुई है कि we should put pressure on the clock on team USA. I think बहुत clever strategy लेके आए हैं. VD is the only one who's behind, but I think it's kind of justifiable considering what Hans Niemann is playing. It's kind of logical he's taking his time. Oh, E5 played. VD is taking the center. This might backfire because his king might have to move now. It might take more time to castle by hand. And also the center can be attacked by takes, knight c3, so on, but it should be okay. 4 teams qualify, पता है 4 teams qualify. मैंने आवाज थोड़ी कम कर दी अपनी, आई थिंक ज्यादा थी. 4 teams qualify, that means this is very very important यार, very important chat. Listening on the bus, where are you going Anisha? Is this classial? No, this is not classial, bhai. This is rapid. And you've been online and you get outplayed on second movie. Look at, by the way, anybody joining in, look at Hans Niemann's opening moves. I think this deserves a mention. Knight f3, d5 looks very logical. Suddenly e3, then b3, then bishop a3. I mean, this is like fascinating. Let's see. Ghar वापस, nice. ऑन बोर्ड चीटिंग कैसे होती है भाई? ऑन बोर्ड चीटिंग कैसे करनी है देखना है तो भाई सेकंड चैनल की पहली वीडियो चेकआउट करें भाई, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में. सो इंडिया चांसेस टू क्वालिफाई, यस, इफ इंडिया विन दिस मैच दे 100% क्वालिफाई. इफ दे ड्रॉ देन दे, आई वुड से 70% क्वालिफाई. एंड if they win then if they lose then they have 20% chances. He thinks he is Magnus. Yeah, probably. I think this is like a taunt to Magnus कि भाई खाली तुम नहीं हो, हम भी खेल सकते हैं चेस भाई. अर्जेंटीना पिल गया. हाँ मैं सुना रे कि सऊदी ने पेल दिया रे. इंटरेस्टिंग. न्यू इंजन बाय हैंड्स दिस टाइम. आई डोंट नो कौन सा नया इंजन है यार, इतना नया. मेरे बाल को ज्यादा ही चंपू लग रहा है. आई थॉट इमीडिएटली नहीं नहाऊंगा तो बाल कम चंपू लगेंगे, बट समहाउ इट टर्न्ड आउट टू बी द ऑपोजिट. रुको, हाँ मे बी बेटर नाउ. आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली. आई डोंट नो. उज़्बेकिस्तान वी लॉस्ट. यस वी लॉस्ट. 2-1 हारी. हाँ एग्जैक्टली, दैट्स सैड राइट. आई मीन मेसी का, आई मीन इट्स लाइक अभी इतनी बढ़िया फोटो खींची थी, चेस वॉज ट्रेंडिंग एंड सडनली you know, chess is so jinxed that Messi started losing. Maybe that was the reason. Bees are on show today. Have to agree. Going to the game of Nihal Sarin, c5 played by black. And I think now it's time to basically go knight e5 and if allowed to go f4 and basically maintain this, you know, I would say a semi-stonewall kind of structure. Yeah, he goes knight e5. Makes a lot of sense. Glad to have you, Pritesh bhai. Salernitana will anyway qualify. That's true. Messi ने ही एक गोल मारा भाई, वो तो है, but still it was not enough. Just like my efforts are not enough for a GM title, same way. Anyways, okay, going to the Vidit game now. He's taken with the king and Hans is now thinking. Apparently, there has been some dislocation of the beads. I mean, some deep calculation by Hans Niemann, a very deep calculation. I don't know. Which over the board you played last and by the time you become GM? I played over the board last. I think that was National Rapid and Blitz in April. 3 offside ho gaye. Oh my god. Hans the GOAT. Absolutely. Absolutely. The way he's playing, there's definitely some resemblance to some genius. आज चैट एक ही मैच है आज. This is the only match, the final qualification. As we saw in the standings, India is ranked 4th. Top 4 qualify. Poland का match is against Uzbekistan. So if Poland loses, India के chances बहुत बढ़ जाते हैं. Because Poland का tie break India से अच्छा है. So if Poland wins and India loses, India is out. So ये बड़ा चक्कर है भाई. So India cannot lose. Even if India draws and Poland wins, I think Poland actually qualifies. So Poland का हारना उज़्बेकिस्तान टीम से बहुत जरूरी है आज के लिए. I'm really hoping for it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, knight c3 feels logical. I think you attack the center. Yeah, that's what you want. You want to play knight c3, attack the center, while black is not able to develop his pieces quickly because this pawn is hanging, so you can't move this knight, and this pawn is also attacked. You can't bring the rook to e8 to defend the e5 pawn, and yeah, the center is very impressive optically, but it can be attacked. Score predictions, man. This is not the time for predictions. This is the time to basically just go all in, man. इस टाइम पे तो पूरा सपोर्ट है भाई. इस टाइम प्रिडिक्ट नहीं करना है भाई. इस टाइम एटलीस्ट 3-1 चाहिए भाई. 3-1 चाहिए. यस, पोलैंड उज़्बेकिस्तान हैज स्टार्टेड. उसमें भी अपडेट करते रहेंगे चैट क्या स्कोर रहता है. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है वो मैच. आई रियली होप उसमें उज़्बेकिस्तान काइंड ऑफ विंस. इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर टीम इंडिया. Yeah, I know Visha's official comment. I know Chess of Fun by Vidit versus Beats. Let's see who wins exactly. Hey Vanshika, how are you? Knight c3 played, and now Vidit has the choice. Does he give the center away with dc4? He plays queen e7. Very logical move. At least moving the queen to e7, defending this pawn, and allows the rook to come to d8, and also frees the knight actually, and also importantly controls this diagonal. So no hanky panky from Hans from here. We can't cover all holes, but we can cover this diagonal at least. Hans का बेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी नहीं चाहिए. टेल बेस्ट मूव फॉर VD. I think यहाँ पे VD has to take care of his king quickly. I think you can put the rook on c8 or d8, and then probably move the king to h7 and bring this rook to e8. I think that should be the strategy quickly. Once if VD can maintain this center with the rooks developed, I think he'll be slightly better because he will have the center. Yeah, king walk is required. Whenever VD has a king walk, usually ends well for him. Let's hope so he can lead with example here. I think h7 is a good square. I think that's a good square. Going to the Nihal Sarin game, nothing has happened since 95. Oh, good sign. Onishok is calculating very deeply. 34 minutes, 11 minutes down already. That's really cool. Going to SL. SL is also 6 minutes up on the clock. And he seems to have complicated the position very effectively. So after a6, bishop takes b5. And now he has played c4. So this basically gives SL a queenside majority, but completely liberates the white center. If white can somehow manage e4, black has no counter attack on the center, and then he will simply push e5, dominate. The knight will come to g5, or the bishop can come to g5, and ये सब matter ही नहीं करेगा. So controlling e4 for now becomes priority number 1. It's very important white does not push e4. I think if I can push this pawn here, it might be dynamic still because black has knight d5, but still I think it definitely helps white. Going to the game of Sethuraman again. Sethu seems to have a good position after bishop e6, castles, a6. I think white is castled, has only one piece undeveloped, and he's ready to go all in with h4, g4 and so on. And black का भी decide भी नहीं हुआ है कि should I castle? Is it too risky? Should I castle queenside? But then I'll be slightly worse throughout the game because I'll have less space because of one central pawn for white. So black is definitely worse here. Sethu has the edge on the position, and I really hope he wins. He might be the star today if he wins. If India wins this match, India qualify for sure. So whosoever wins the match for India will be the star tonight. Team points in India is number 4 as we just saw. India को confirm करने के लिए victory चाहिए. Loss पे most likely India will get knocked out. Most likely. And draw पे it is well touch and go. 50-50 chance है. Nihal's game Kole. This was the Nimzo Indian actually. Kole में I think pawn c4 पे I think होता है क्या? Kole literally में होता है, but I think usually the pawn is on c3 there. This was a Nimzo Indian. साल भाई वो दोनों बंदों की चस्कों की आईडी डीएम पे भेजी है. ठीक है बढ़िया भाई, ठीक है बढ़िया. If Poland lost and India lost, then I think depends on how badly India loses. If US defeats India 3-1, then US qualifies. And if India loses 2.5, 1.5, then India qualifies. So काफी touch and go है वहाँ पे. If we draw, Poland wins, Poland goes through. so draw is not enough. Draw is not enough, bhai. And ये उसके बाद है, we actually defeated Azerbaijan. Imagine if we had lost to them or drawn against them. Bhai sahab, we would be struggling right now. We would have no chance basically, I think. कपड़े फाड़ दिए भाई, कल फाड़ दिए मैंने वो. What if we kidnap the players? Kidnap कर लोगे तो भाई फिर यार आजकल यार 100 million lawsuit बहुत चल रहे हैं. I hope you have that spare change. Sethu in में आएगा तो he'll be more nervous. That is true. I think Sethu definitely has to have control over his nerves. He definitely spoiled one position. He has to, stand out with the white pieces. By the way, look at this here. So after the move, Vidit's game has progressed. After knight c3, queen e7, d4 played, which I think is not a good move here. Because now black has the liberty to go e4, I think. And even though it blocks the bishop, this kind of what black wanted to close the center. Taki has a free hand on the king side now. E4, knight d2, h5 played. And now, yeah, I think rook c1. Then now you can even go rook h6. I think even this is the plan. So we are wondering about where to put the rook, how to get to e8. Maybe we don't need to come to e8. Maybe like h6, g6 is enough. Rook e1 played. Okay, makes sense. Hans is the lowest rated player in USA. Yeah, but that's in rapid rating. Classical mein he's the highest rated. That's why he's the captain. Classical mein he's 2699. Onistok is 2640. Akobian is 2591. And the fourth guy is 2583. So Hans is the highest seed among the classical players. Okay, all looks nice. Hey Pannali, rook e1 played now. I think you can probably even go rook h6. You can go h4 now, trying to push the pawn all the way, weakening some light squares on the white king side. Going to Nihal's game. Okay, black played a6, which is kind of a nothing move. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but doesn't do much. Let's just kind of go f4 now. Even putting the bishop on b1, kind of a prophylactic move against c4, because black is planning to go b5, c4. I think that's the point of a6. So bishop b1 also makes sense. Sethu क्यों खेल रहा है? Well, if Sethu wins, then this will be a star move. And if Sethu loses, then this will be a huge blunder. So I think, depending on the result, this might be a huge, genius move or a complete blunder. So let's see which one this is. साहिल भाई ही बचा सकते हैं हम, टाइम पे आ गया है फील्ड पे उतरने का. Exactly. Is Sam Seven ethically an Armenian? I don't think so. I think he's from the US. Hans cheater. भाई not over the board भाई, over the board not really. I think online है but ठीक है. And यार अगर किसी ने करी थी cheating ठीक है भाई. Let's move. I think if he was a kid man, online cheating करी, it's not correct. But अब कितना ही छेड़ेंगे भाई, because we have no over the board proof against him, and I definitely don't have $100 million. So I think we should not speculate too much. Yoji bye. By the way, Vidit is the only guy who has equal time. I think Nihal is 8 minutes ahead. SL is 5 minutes ahead. And Sethu, well, okay, Sethu also has equal time. Now he plays the move F3. And he's waiting for black to basically castle. Like he's preempting this move against black castling kingside. So I highly expect black will not go there now. I think castles, you will immediately launch H4, G4. Yeah, I think G4 makes a lot of sense. You can also put the king on B1 first. And that's why I think after F3, Queen D7 and castles becomes even more likely that black will not kind of go into this attack, yeah? 17 is old enough to know better. No, for sure, especially in prize money events for sure. But I think it's like, I don't think you can still equate it with OTB chess, because OTB chess में titles ये सब effect होते हैं. So I would say the punishment should be harsh, but probably not like कि मतलब lifelong, yeah, lifelong cheater label is probably not correct. Although if he plays moves like this, bishop a3, whatever the crap he played, I mean, then I'm not so sure. पूरे 4 किडनी बेचने पर भी 100 मिल नहीं होंगे. Exactly, भाई. By the way, after the move h5, rook e1, g6 played also makes sense. Now you can put the king on g7 if you want. Very safe square. And because black has played h5, there's no g4, h4 trapping the bishop. The bishop is absolutely safe here. ये अनफॉलो फॉलो क्या खेल रहे हो भाई इंस्टा पे पीयूष भाई. क्या फायदा स्ट्रीम करने का, लास्ट में तो डैश ही करना है. नहीं भाई जीतेंगे भाई, डोंट वरी. नाउ यू कैन मे बी कंसिडर मूव्स लाइक a5 टू कंट्रोल सम डार्क स्क्वायर्स, दैट्स आल्सो अ पॉसिबिलिटी. और यू कैन जस्ट से कि मुझे क्वीन साइड में कोई इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है. आई एम जस्ट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गो फॉर द क्वीन साइड, आई जस्ट फोकस ऑन द किंग साइड. More power to you. It's totally possible. Go h4, king g7, also very logical play. Cyber and crimes, yeah, but cheating in chess is not a crime. Like even if somebody cheats in over the board chess, they don't go to jail or get punished like ऐसे कुछ huge fines. I don't know of a single guy cheater who cheated in over the board chess and got punished like $5 million or something. They just get banned. That's the worst. So that's why there's an issue. I think कोई fine लगाना start कर देना over the board cheating में, तो I think it will go down drastically. तुमने वो वीडियो देखी क्या सॉली भाई? अच्छा उसने वो बोला था क्या उस बंदे ने, इट्स नॉट डिटेक्टेबल क्या? अच्छा मैंने थंबनेल देखा, मैंने वीडियो देखी नहीं है. वाई g6? आई थिंक g5 वुड बी टू मच. वी आर नॉट रेडी येट. आई थिंक g5 के लिए आवर पीसेस नीड टू बी रेडी. आई डोंट सी ब्लैक अटैकिंग राइट नाउ. अभी तो रुक भी डेवलप नहीं है, किंग भी हमारा f8 पे था. फर्स्ट वी डेवलप, ब्रिंग द रुक टू मे बी c8 d8 एंड देन वी डिसाइड कि भाई डू वी प्ले इन द सेंटर, डू वी प्ले इन द क्वीन साइड, डू वी पुश ऑन द किंग साइड. फर्स्ट लेट्स डेवलप. नाउ वी कैन सी आवर रुक्स आर कनेक्टेड. दैट्स ऑलरेडी अ प्लस पॉइंट. Going to the other games, yeah, Nihal is still thinking. SL's game looks. Oh, wait a second, something happened. After the move, we saw it as c4, bishop c2, knight d7 played. Best move yet again. Bishop a3. I think Hans Niemann is inspiring people. Rook e8 only move. And now queen to b1. Apparently, this is not a good move. And I should check, yeah. We have no games in this position, so definitely not opening prep by white. यहाँ पे black has the choice to take on f3. Now g takes f3 to go, knight to d5, which is not easy to play because it basically sacks a pawn on h7. But the idea is after king h8, the bishop is going to get trapped soon. I can play queen g5, check and g6, and the bishop will be trapped. So you have to basically put the bishop back. And now I take on c3 and I win the c3 pawn. And this pawn is much more important than the weak h7 pawn, because if the bishop was on b1, the queen on e4, I'd be much more worried. With the bishop in front of the queen, it's not so effective. And now I have a passed pawn. So will SL come up with this move? Bishop f3, pawn takes a knight d5. It's a critical choice. Yes, Uzbek team has already qualified. So far, chat, Uzbekistan team and Azerbaijan team are the only teams who have qualified from Pool B. बाकी चारों टीम 2 स्पॉट के लिए फाइट कर रही है. जीत गए, क्वालिफिकेशन कंफर्म. यस, इंडिया चाइना नहीं, चाइना दूसरे पूल में भाई फुल स्कोर पे बैठा है. चाइना इज ऑन 8 आउट ऑफ 8 पॉइंट्स ऑन पूल बी. तुम खुद सोचो भाई, चाइना फुल स्कोर पे खेल रहा है भाई. यहां पे हम लोग क्वालिफाई करने के लिए लड़ रहे हैं, वो कहता है भाई हमें क्वालिफाई नहीं करना, हम फुल स्कोर पे जीतेंगे भाई. दैट टू मी इज क्रेजी. सेतु बेटर क्या? I think it's better for a long while though, but it's kind of a typical opening advantage you have. And if black can stabilize, like black is solid, so it's very difficult to break through here. And because black has played h6, now it's even more unlikely he castles king side, because bishop h6 तो immediately आ सकता है. So now he'll play queen d7 and castle. I think that, yeah, queen e7 and castle. That's the plan. अब चेस रीडिंग इज सो इजी एंड देयर इज नथिंग यू कैन डू. ब्रेंटेड कैश ईटर्स. अब आप भी जीएम बन सकते हैं साहिल भाई. नहीं भाई, वैसे जीएम बनना होता तो मैं 2016 में बन गया होता यार. द फर्स्ट 2 games that we drew against mediocre hurt us. Exactly. I think that was the 2 rounds that really hurt us. एक विन तो चाहिए थी यार. चाइना की दूसरी टीम्स हैं. आई थिंक इट इज नेदरलैंड्स, देन इट इज चाइना, फ्रांस, यूक्रेन, स्पेन, नेदरलैंड्स, साउथ अफ्रीका. उसमें साउथ अफ्रीका इज ऑलरेडी नॉक्ड आउट and most likely Netherlands also. So Netherlands and South Africa will get knocked out there. But Netherlands वालों ने फ्लाइट Netherlands से लिया भाई. पास बढ़ेगा इजराइल, हमारे लिए बहुत दूर है भाई. हम खाली हाथ घर नहीं आ सकते भाई, मेडल तो चाहिए, इसलिए क्वालिफाई करना बहुत जरूरी है. To qualify they have to win और hope कि भाई फिर बारिश पड़ जाए बाकी ये हुए, मतलब then is touch and go. बाकी गेम पे रिजल्ट होगा. To be ensured of a victory they have to win, like to be ensured of qualification. Anish is not playing, that's why I think. Queen c1 played, by the way. Now I think it's time to basically go h4. I like this move. Trying to push the pawn to h3, weaken these squares. Chad, यहाँ पे let's have a look. For example, h4, ठीक है. Let's say white waits. White is like मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, ठीक है. Now you play h3. Let's say he plays g3. Now you can slowly play queen e6. You can exchange this light square bishop and then you can slowly play on these light squares. ये knight को हमेशा यहाँ रहना पड़ेगा, queen f3 ना आ जाए. So that's one strategy for black definitely. Let's see how he plays though. Cheating is not easy. Cheating is not easy to do long term, but short term it is easy, I guess. मतलब you will not get away with it, let's say over 2 years, but you will get away with it probably for a few months, and that's enough to spoil somebody's career, yeah. RIP chess 680 to 2000 भाई. Yeah, true. इंडिया को चाइना को अवॉइड करने का ट्राई करना होगा नॉकआउट्स में बड़े मार्जिन से विन करके. या आई थिंक दिस मैच इज इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ इंडिया विन, आई डोंट थिंक दे विल फेस चाइना. चाइना विल बी नंबर 1 फॉर श्योर. अरे नंशु भाई, थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर द सुपर चैट भाई 201. थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर सपोर्ट भाई, मींस अ लॉट यार. ये भव्य कैसे हो यार? यूएसए फर्दर मोर देन इंडिया फ्रॉम इजराइल. दैट्स ट्रू, बट दे आर फील्डिंग देयर सी ग्रेड टीम. सो हमारी तो एटलीस्ट A-B+ team है. Why Hans eye rolling after opponent make a move and before he has to move? I think it's a natural consequence of the pleasure he feels once the chess pieces move on the board. I think it's a natural consequence. कोई extra reason नहीं है. यार ये स्वेटशर्ट ना बहुत भारी है रे. मैं पूरा दब चुका हूँ स्वेटशर्ट के अंदर. It's like pulling on me. I'm literally like ऐसे दब रहा हूं, मैं नीचे होता जा रहा हूं भाई मैं विद एवरी मूव. बहुत भारी स्वेटशर्ट है रे ये. ओके एनीवेज, कहा था मैं? जस्ट जॉइन, व्हाट्स द अपडेट भाई? इंडिया हैज टू विन, डू और डाई सिचुएशन है इंडिया के लिए भाई. दबाती ये कह रहे कपड़े फाड़ दो. फाड़ दिए तभी तो स्वेटशर्ट चेंज करिए भाई. फाड़ दिए यार, तुमने मिस कर दिया. इतना ठंड क्या है भाई? ठंड नहीं है भाई, कल स्वेटशर्ट फाड़ दिया मैंने as promised. That's why. Anyways, Nihal Sarin, oh by the way, Nihal has played the move f4. He goes for the move, but the issue I think now is cd4. You can't take back because I will take, so I think you will have to take on c6 now. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and this is slightly better for white, but not by much. I'm not even sure, yeah? b5 and so on. Maybe there's something else also he can do here. We'll see how he goes. Going to SL's game, by the way, has he found bishop f3? Oh, he found it! He found bishop f3. But now instead of knight d5, he plays the second best move, that is queen to b6. Also a good move by the way, but knight d5 was the best one, but also works. You defend your pawn and you've opened up white's king. So yeah, but white still has a center, so not clear at all who's better. Going to game of Sethuraman now. Okay, what the hell did Sethu do now? I'm not sure. So that is weird. So he played f3 and now after h6 played bishop g3 and now after queen d7 played f4, which to I'm a bit confused by this. I think it was very obvious to me that black is castle queenside. So if he wanted to play f4, why go f3 in the first place? I'm not really sure. He could have played king b1 instead. Not sure about these moves. Not sure these moves. They look a bit slow. They look very slow. I think he lost his edge completely. He lost his edge completely now. I don't like these moves, but okay, Sethu's still playing on. Going to the game of Vidit now. Okay, Vidit still thinking low on the clock by 7 minutes. He has to up his pace. आपको भी लॉस में शाउट आउट दे दे शायद. नहीं चाहिए भाई, नहीं चाहिए. शाउट आउट सही जगह मिलना चाहिए भाई, यूट्यूब चैनल पे या फिर भाई मूवी में. सेतु भाई, अरे नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है भाई. सेतु भाई इज अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग प्लेयर, बट आई थिंक ही इज डेफिनेटली नॉट इन ग्रेट फॉर्म. लाइक दैट समथिंग इज वेरी क्लियर. इन्हें जर्मनी जाना है एंड कांट हैंडल स्वेटशर्ट. भाई परसों ही मेरा इंटरव्यू है रे. कल तरसों में आई थिंक, पता नहीं कभी आने वाला इंटरव्यू है. गुड लक बोलना रे. कल के मैच में क्या हुआ था? इंडिया लॉस्ट द सेकंड मैच बाय. इंडिया वन द फर्स्ट मैच, लॉस्ट द सेकंड मैच. इट्स लाइक क्या पॉइंट है टूर्नामेंट खेलने का? यू आर प्लेइंग ट्रैवल कॉस्ट, टूर्नामेंट कॉस्ट, एंड लूजिंग टू पर्सन सिलिकॉन. बट लाइक एग्जैक्टली. हैंड्स के सामने अपना वीडी है भाई. Have you played Hans Niemann in real or online? I have not played Hans Niemann, luckily. Vanna, do you think I would have not made a video how I lost to Hans Niemann? Yeah, I thought I was playing a human, but RTX सही वीडियो. Thanks a lot नंक्षु भाई. कौन सा इंटरव्यू? OnlyFans में ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ भाई मैं. यार just kidding. Vidit is the best. Let's hope so he can prove it over the board today. You have played Stockfish. That's true भाई. अपने ही धोखा देते. Okay, going to the Nihal Sarin, क्या चल रहा भाई? Oh, by the way, f4 के बाद cd4 did happen on the board. cd4 can knight c6 happened, bishop c6, and now ed4 happened. But this position में Bar actually likes black. Bar says कि भाई कोई घंटा attack है यहाँ पे, and long term I can totally control the e4 square. You have weakened your king with f4. This pawn is also weak later on b6 queen b6, and the Bar says black is better. Doesn't look so great. Jo Mitul bhai, what's up? BD versus VD, exactly. What will the Indian want instead of CD4 though? So instead of like in this position after CD4, he wanted knight to E2, which is, well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. You're capturing this and something like this happens and then you take with the knight, but this is so difficult to find. I would say not easy to find this. निहाल को भी सबको निकाल दो भाई, ऐसा करो चारों प्लेयर को निकाल दो. वॉक ओवर ही दे देते हैं ओपोनेंट को भाई. Accompanying queen, okay, going to the game of SL. By the way, SL is the hope, chat. SL is the only guy who has a better position right now. SL, come on buddy, you have to be the hero today. गर्लफ्रेंड धोखे नहीं लाया जाता, सेतु ने धोखे नहीं लाया भाई. बिल्कुल भाई. बस कंप्यूटर के सामने वीडी भी कम है यार. E5 is best square for knight. I know, but knight is no longer there. Knight ही गायब हो गया तो E5 क्या रखेंगे भाई? This knight is not going to E5. It's not happening. It's too far away. Okay, मैंने queen air rook Netflix and chill कर रहे हैं. Yeah, true. But I think this is better than VD's rooks though in the last game. ऐसे इवेंट चेस टूर्नामेंट स्ट्रीम करता. I think उनका इवेंट नहीं है ना. This is like a FIDE event. कुछ होगा यार, maybe because not the all top players are playing. Like हमारे इंडिया के top players are playing. VD is playing, Nihal is playing, SL is playing. But in terms of the world, you know, Carlson is not playing, Hikaru is not playing, Duda is not playing. So उनके लिए स्ट्रीम करने कम वो है. VD is better though slightly. Yeah, but the thing is, ऐसी position में ना, it's close in the center, so it's very difficult for either side to win. And also, sometimes white's plan is much simpler, just to kind of push the queenside pawns. So black has to be the one to come up with the correct way. Should he push all the pawns? Should he put the rook on g8? Like, should he put the rook on d8, c8, g8? कहाँ रखे? कब h pawn push करे? I think usually the plan is h4, and once h3 comes, then you push the g pawn and open the h file and g files. That should be the plan, one of these files, and then you attack. And the center being closed really helps you. But meanwhile, white will open one file. He will either open the c file or open the b file, and then he will try to get to one of your pawns, and then it will like he pawn sack kare ki attack kare, and then the game can go either way. Yeah, Hans is trying to defend his king. Yeah, he goes bishop f1, but now I think h4. I think the plan is same, h4 still. Let's continue. And the problem with bishop f1 is now you don't control g4, so I can easily push g5, g4 as well now. It becomes much more likely. क्यों नहीं खेल रहे? Because they play CCTR. Magnus at least. Going to Nihal's game, bhai. Nihal slightly worse, SL slightly better. Sethu, I would say, is equal. So I think for now, VD slightly better, SL slightly better, Nihal slightly worse, and Sethu equal. Stop the count, bhai. यहीं पे stop the count. Can we just declare the results right now? क्या खत्म करनी भाई? कर ही देंगे. Top level खिलाड़ी है. इतना क्या सोचना यार? Why is black better on all four boards? I think black is not better on the fourth board though. उसमें बराबर ही है. ये भी हम खेल रहा है. बंदे ने मैंने क्लासिकल में पेल दिया था. Like plug set सबको निकालो. We want 4 Magnus Carlsen playing for India. अच्छा सच में बोला क्या उसने? I did not know this. We need chimp remove Sahil. He's very. Yo Harish bhai. Yo Anik bhai क्या हाल है? Chat stream like कर देना. Let's go. Really very smart. Engines have hurt time close positions, and the only way to beat engines is to closing positions. That might be true. That might be true. By the way, VD did play h4. He found the best move h4, and Hans finds h3. And chat, who will find the move? I just mentioned it. What do you play now? We have found a hook, and ये कपड़ों का hook नहीं है. This is the hook we use to open up the G file. What do we play now, chat? Who will tell the move? Come on, chat. Let's go. Who will find the move? Let's go, chat. हमें move चाहिए. Yes, exactly. Now we play g5 and we play g4. We open the g file. Then if allowed to, if white doesn't open any files, we can even put this rook here and just go all in, buddy, on the king. And that's the plan. No Michael Jackson. Yeah, no Michael Jackson, bhai. Queen e5, so I would not recommend Vayam bhai. I think उसके बाद जितना भी सैलड खा लो दुख नहीं जाएगा। स्ट्रिंग के सिवा और क्या करते हो भाई, रोता हो रहे दिन भर। यो अर्चित भाई क्या हाल है, व्हाट्स अप। Black moves are easy, I know, but the thing is, the finishing blow will not be easy. The finishing blow will not be easy. It will not. Oh, F3 played. This definitely sharpens up the battle now. Now it's going to be sharp because the E4 square will be available. The E3 pawn is weak. White is countering on the king side. He's like, I can't give G4. Now you have to take it. Just take it, Vidi. Rook E8 also possible though. Also a possible move. And luckily for Vidi, the queen is far away now. It's absolutely on the wrong side. I think it has to be somewhere here to defend the king side. Yeah, the queen E3 misplaced. वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप का क्या हुआ भाई? वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप इन अप्रैल भाई, डिंग वर्सेस नेपो, दैट विल बी क्रेजी, बट आई थिंक उसमें इतना हमारा इंटरेस्ट नहीं है। कार्लसन नहीं खेल रहा है रे, वीडी नहीं खेल रहा है रे, कोई इंडियन प्लेयर नहीं है भाई, क्या ही करना उसका। एनी अपडेट्स ऑन लॉ सूट? भाई अभी तो बहुत लॉ सूट चल रहे हैं। प्रखर का एक चल रहा है, हैंस नीमन का अलग चल रहा है, एंड देवर अ कपल ऑफ वीडियोस जहां पे somebody आई थिंक सॉली विल टेल द चैनल नेम, जहां पे पीपल एनालाइज इफ दे कैन एक्चुअली कैरी एनल बीज इनसाइड some body orifices, and apparently you can, and it will not be detected by the metal wand the security personnel have. So who knows? Maybe Carlson will use that video as evidence. अभी कोई अपडेट, पब्लिक अपडेट नहीं है। I think everybody is refraining from talking about it now. थंबनेल लाके दिया था आपको वर्ल्ड चेस चैंपियनशिप के लिए, उसको यूज करो। अरे ये कह रहे Knight H5 now, because if you play H5, you lose control over E4, and now suddenly CD5, FE4, and I think White is doing really well here because pawn se marna padega, and now Bishop C4. Yeah, I think White is activating his pieces, and then Rook can come to F1. I think White will win this. So ये नहीं करने के बदले we should instead keep it as close as possible, not allow his pieces active squares. इनको passive रखो भाई. Do you think Prakar can play candidates next year considering his current form? It is possible. It is possible that we will have one player in the candidates, but not more than one. Candidates, I think, अगले साल होगा कि उसके अगले साल होगा, जब भी होगा, we won't have more than one. गौतम से वीडियो देखो, बीट्स पे है, also analyze a video like that. Really? I think वही वीडियो होगी, इससे jealous करोगी फिर I guess. B5 is absolutely wrong. We are ahead on the king side. We have space on the king side. क्वीन साइड पे हमारा एक खाली रुख नेटफ्लिक्स देख रहा है और कोई भी नहीं है। जहां पे हमारा कोई है नहीं, हम वहां पे फॉरेन पढ़ने नहीं जाएंगे, हम यहां जाएंगे जहां पे हमारे रिश्तेदार हैं। हाँ देखो, वो रुख भी यहीं आ गया, कहता है why should these guys have all the fun, वो भी 8 पे आ गया भाई। अब if you literally crop the queen side, देखो भाई, white has queen, rook and knight, black has 3 pawns. That tells you where you should play. You should play on the king side भाई, it is very obvious. Can't I play chess? खेल सकते हो भाई, बिल्कुल खेल सकते हो यार। Hikaru riding of Magnus is crazy, dude. I don't think he rides Magnus's whatever you're mentioning. I don't think so. I think it's too much money to need to have that as a need. Argentina lost, yeah I heard यार। भाई मेसी ने फोटो क्या खिंचवा ली चेस खेलते हुए, साला अर्जेंटीना मैच ही हार गई भाई। I think chess itself is jinxed. When you start playing chess, your bank balance and your, in general, your luck goes down. Brock said interview who will be the top 5 players. He wants a seconds if he goes to play the engine. He says 5 Magnus Carlsen. अच्छा, okay, makes sense. भाई कार्लसन नीमन का केस क्या हुआ भाई? चल रहा है। अभी तो because it was like somebody was in Norway, somebody was in US, somebody was somewhere else. तो they have a lot of time to reply to messages and counter. तो बड़ा लंबा चलेगा रे, ये तो महीने साल ना लग जाए इसमें। Probably the biggest upset of FIFA happened today. भाई मैंने सुना कतार ने कुछ खरीदा था यार, एक पॉइंट, ये सही है क्या? Is it actually proven that Qatar bought a point? Is it true? Ronaldo World Cup जीतेगा? Don't worry. Okay, let's see. 33 wins for Hans Niemann, 23 for Vidit going to Nihal's game. Okay, after the move ED4, 94 played immediately. I think that's probably a decent move as well. So game seems to be almost equal. SL by the way, पूरा center right के पास है. After the move, Queen B6, F4 played, G6 played, and now E4. Look at this huge center. I mean, इतना बड़ा तो जिंदगी में देखा नहीं मैंने यार कभी. This is so huge. And I think he wants to also play f5 or e5 and completely break apart this kingside formation. King h1, rook g1 also might be incoming. But I think SL is still fine. Knight h5 is a possible move. Trying to basically play around this center, ignore these pawns and play around. And it is a possibility. I think you can definitely play like that. And going to Sethu's game. भाई सेतु कर क्या रहा है यार? इतनी प्लस पोजीशन से 3 मूव में वर्स हो गया यार. क्या चल रहा है यार? इतनी बढ़िया पोजीशन थी भाई. आई वाज लाइक सेतु पेलेगा भाई. सडनली आफ्टर f3 एक अजीब सा मैनूवर खेलने के बाद लाइक बिशप वापस, फिर पॉन 2 चांस में चलना f4 पे. लाइक इट्स either I don't understand chess even close to Sethu's level, even with the engine and 300 people watching, or I think Sethu is extremely nervous. दो ही possibility है. And castles now, yeah, as expected, black castle queenside, and now bishop h4. Okay, interesting. And here black has a typical, I would say a move g5, which is very normal for the Sicilian defense. After f takes g5, you basically play knight to g4, threatening bishop e3, knight e3, and so on. And black gets the e5 square. And that's very important for his knights because white has no more pawns to kick the knight away. And this looks better for black already. If Sethu loses, भाई मैं गुस्सा हो जाऊंगा. सेतु भाई ये नहीं चलेगा यार, ये नहीं चलेगा भाई, ये नहीं चलेगा. इतनी बढ़िया पोजीशन, how can you spoil? Going to Vidit's game, भाई, let's see. Yeah, but he can't play. Like, I think he also have to be pragmatic. I think India has good chances to qualify even with a draw. Lawsuit mein he mentioned Nakamura as was threatened by Niemann's online streaming career. Really? Is that true? Is that true? Okay. I think this was more of a, the extravagant things he does, just one more. I don't think even Hans Niemann thinks he's going to win that lawsuit. Probably he will like $5. That's the best I think Carlson can do, yeah? Hikaru to wo bhi nahi dega, kahega mera twitch sab utne ka hai bhai, sorry. By the way, fe4 played by Hans Niemann. Now, Chad, I have a question for you. Which piece should we take with? Knight or bishop? Batao bhai. I think yahan pe, usually we take with the knight. I think usually that's the concept. Knight takes ke baad bishop takes. But I think yahan pe at the end, bishop takes might be better because knight takes ke baad you can take with the knight. And somehow this knight has more influence than the bishop on e4 because the bishop on e4 is basically attacking g2, which is well defended by the bishop on f1. But the knight on e4 also has control over dark squares. So it is more likely I'll land up a check on f2 than a check on g2. So that's why knight might be more effective. And if white will take, then I take with the queen and I have pressure here. Next I can put the knight to f6. This knight can also come to g3 and black is slightly better still. Take with the queen keh rahe Saurabh Gulati. 2 साल हो गए स्ट्रीमिंग करते हुए लेकिन इतना नहीं समझा पाया चैट को. भाई हद है भाई मेरे स्ट्रीमिंग करियर पे. Those knights can also get exchanged. That's true, but queen is fine on e4. अगर सब एक्सचेंज होना फिर तो कोई चक्कर ही नहीं है. सेतु अगेंस्ट लॉसूट फाइल कर देगा. भाई कर दो यार, जान खा लो मेरी भाई. क्या चल रहा है? यूएसए भी पुंगी बजा देगा क्या? भाई यूएसए ने बजा दी तो हमारी लग जाएगी. बाय द वे चैट, वी शुड आल्सो कीप एन आई ऑन द पोलैंड रिजल्ट्स. पोलैंड में बाय द वे रुको, व्हाट द हेल इज हैपनिंग? पोलैंड में वन गाय रुको, इज ही विनिंग? Oh shit, रुको चैट, ये कुछ अपडेट है which is very very critical. गुलमर्ज नाम है क्या इस बंदे का? गुलमर्ज is completely winning. भाई पोलैंड का एक बंदा is completely winning. पोलैंड का एक बंदा is completely winning. Oh my god, that means Poland might just win this. So India has to absolutely win. ड्रॉ भी नहीं चलेगा भाई. ड्रॉ पे इंडिया गेट्स नॉक्ड आउट इफ पोलैंड विंस. अरे यार ये पोलैंड, अबे अब 20 सालों हमें ही पेलना था क्या है? हमें ही पेलना था भाई. कुछ अच्छा खेलो, अच्छी मूव खेलो, कुछ निकालो यार. ये तो क्रश कर रहा है रे ब्लैक को. भाई ये क्या हो गया यार, ये क्या हो गया चैट? या प्रखर वाज इन द चैट yesterday I think and he said कि मतलब he said he was pretty confident about the lawsuit कि भाई it's coming home. बाकी देखते हैं. मैंने बोला है कि भाई जीतेगा तो बताना भाई क्या रहेगा अपडेट. That's equal to Gautam just threatened by Sahil Tiku's online streaming career. Yeah, kind of adds up. Knight e4 played. Now he will take back with the knight. What if Poland and US both win, say 3-1? Then India will be at the bottom of the table, and then I will actually start crying on stream. फिर तो कोई वही नहीं है भाई. फिर तो कोई वही नहीं है. पोलैंड हमेशा से इंडिया की बजा रहा है. Duda literally owns, but Duda is not playing this time. Duda is not playing. We need to support Uzbekistan as well. Chat, Uzbekistan has to win. अगर इंडिया जीतती है then it's fine, then it doesn't matter. But if India draws or loses, then Poland cannot win because India gets knocked out. Yeah, he takes the knight. Come on, VD, you have to be the star, man. You have a better position. You have some initiative on the king side. Black's play on the queen side is right now non-existent. You have to go for it, man. ममे रॉफ का देखो भाई. रॉफ का क्या देखना है भाई? रॉफ तो अजरबैजान में. दैट इज नॉट एन इंपॉर्टेंट गेम फॉर इंडिया. आई थिंक इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है जितनी इंपॉर्टेंट ये वाली है. What have been the results till now? इंडिया के लिए so far चारों गेम चल रहे हैं, कोई गेम नहीं हुई है खत्म. दिस इज द फाइनल राउंड ऑफ द लीग स्टेज चैट. फाइनल राउंड है एंड इफ इंडिया गेट्स नॉक्ड आउट द टूर्नामेंट इज ओवर. सो वी हैव टू होप कि इंडिया डज नॉट गेट नॉक्ड आउट. यार गजब बेइज्जती होगी यार फिर. By the way, going to Nihal's game. Oh, Nihal. Wow. So Nihal took with the bishop, gave the bishop pair. Very interesting decision. And now plays d5. That's very interesting because what he's doing is after bishop b7, if for example, let's say you were to capture the e4 pawn, I think black is clearly better here. You have an open position with white's king weakened. If this pawn was here, I would still say it's close to equal. But with the pawn on f4, I would rather be black here and Nihal is, I wouldn't say struggling, but definitely worse. The a2 pawn is also hanging. The knight is also hanging. And if knight c3, then bishop c4 attacks the rook. And I think Nihal has to be very careful. He's definitely worse. There's no doubt. But I think the position is simple. Like there's no complexity. So Nihal should be able to hold this. But we go to the SL game now. Let's have a look. SL was slightly better. And he did find one of the best moves, knight to h5. And now bishop c1 played. So white realizes the bishop is not doing much. Let's defend the pawn. One of the only ways to defend it. And now it's time to put even more pressure. You can even consider moves like queen to c7 to get to this pawn. This pawn is critical. If we get to this pawn, then the king becomes weakened. Previous rounds we are ranked in 4th place chat. 4th place में हम and we need to stay in 4th place to qualify. By the way 4th place में qualify करेंगे तो चाइना से कल मैच होगा और चाइना is in first place with 4 out of 4 wins so far. आज नहीं हार सकते. देखो यार, देखो मैं इंडियन टीम को फुल सपोर्ट करता हूं बट इंडिया कैन नॉट गेट नॉक्ड आउट इन द लीग स्टेज व्हेन नोबडी इज इवन फील्डिंग देयर ए टीम. आई नो इंडिया इज आल्सो नॉट फील्डिंग देयर ए टीम, आई नो, but we have 2 players from the A team, that is Nihal and Vidit, and even SL technically played India A team, so we cannot get knocked out, man. That would be so, even I can't defend that. I have to be honest, I can't defend that. Are you following Trump? I am, भाई. कितने 18 million votes भाई on whether Trump comes back. That is crazy. You निशान भाई कैसे हो भाई? Going to give up Vidit Gujrathi again. Okay, by the way, Hans has played the move Queen B4. So he's saying मेट करना है, करना, मैं प्यादा खाता हूं अब तक. आई विल पिक अप बोथ दीज पॉन्स, ब्रिंग माई क्वीन बैक टू डिफेंड एंड सिंपली क्वीन दी ए पॉन. हैंड्स का प्लान सिंपल है भाई, हैंड्स से कॉम्प्लिकेट नहीं किया. सो वीडी हैज टू कम विद सम इनसेन मूव्स. मे बी G4 नाउ, गोइंग फॉर इट. G4 ओपनिंग अप द किंग साइड. लेट्स ओपन इट अप. या अर्जेंटीना कैन लूज, इंडिया कैन. अरे यार पर एक मैच है ना, दिस विल गेट नॉक्ड आउट. करंट स्टेटस, I think I should write it down. Ruko. I think I should write it down. I think that will pretty much sum it up. Ruko chat. I will write down the current status. Ruko. I think it has become very, very complex. Ruko. So basically, qualification. 1, India wins. 2, India draws. And Poland doesn't win. India loses. अरे बड़ा complicated है. Let's not go to India loses. Let's not go to India loses. Let's stick to this. Let's stick to this. I think इतना काफी है रे. दिख भी रहा है ये? दिख भी नहीं रहा रे. I think this is obvious. I'll keep putting it up occasionally. अभी हटा देते हैं भाई. अभी हटा देते हैं. हर टाइम कैलेंडर क्यों निकालना पड़ता है? आई नो मैन, हर बार निकालना पड़ता है रे. India's A team should be Vishy with it. I think Vishy will probably not play. I think if everybody was available, I think India's A team would have been Vidit, Hari Krishna, Gukesh and Arjun. So we'll have these 4 players, all 2700 plus. So we would probably have won this event. But yeah, we don't have the full team. How is knight c5? But knight c5, queen c5, isn't it a free piece? Yeah, I saw Argentina lost. Adiban must have played. Yeah, but Adiban, I think, would not qualify on rating. I think his rating has gone down a bit. I think so. I don't think he has a chance to play. Otherwise, he would, of course. He has immense experience, in these critical tournaments. By the way, look at this. Black plays bishop c5, which is apparently not the best move, because now when I take on e4, I basically can capture the bishop. So I'm not sure if this was the best move by black. So Nihal kind of equalizes. But now he has to play a crazy move, bishop f2 for that. What? Bishop f2, e3, and now dc6. What? Okay, he's not playing this in a million years. This is not happening. Come on, this cannot happen on the board. Yeah, this is not happening. Yeah, he plays king h1. That seems to be the human move. Bishop b7 now. But now I can take the pawn. I think Nihal equalized, because now black literally apna bishop pair haath mein laake de diya. So Nihal equalizes. That's a good sign. Going to the SL game. SL is still slightly better. Now you might wonder, why is SL better even though white has the center? It's because look at the white pieces. They're kind of stuck on the queen side. And there are a lot of holes black can utilize. This diagonal is important. The knight on h5 cannot be attacked with the pawn. The king is weaker. So even though white has the center, black has his own counterplay by playing around the center, so to speak. So it's a close position, and the bishop on c1 is completely blocked. If this bishop was, let's say, here or here, yeah, it will be a completely different story. So going to the game of Sethuraman now. What's happening in the Sethu game? Oh, black did play g5. Sethu under pressure. Sethu under pressure here. Sethu under pressure. Sethu cannot lose by. Please, Sethu. You cannot lose by. I cannot defend it. Going to the game of... Vidit played rook b8. He went for the solid choice. He did not go for the critical choice g4, which was the most ambitious one. But it's kind of human, yeah. It's very risky because white will take on b7. So it's kind of a practical choice. But let's see what happens. So after queen b7, rook b8, he rook c1 played by Hans Niemann. And now I think the plan should be simple. Knight f6, g4, let's go for it. Let's go for it, VD. There's nothing to do now. There's nothing else. You cannot defend this pawn long term because your rooks are out of play. And you don't have control over the 7th rank. You can't even come back. So I think the only way is to go forward. That's the only way. You go forward and attack the king and hope that you get up in the end. Sethu, I don't know. Sethu is a very strong player. He's a critical player, but he was not in form. So I'm not sure that was the best decision. Purely based on form, yeah. Like if you've lost a winning game, your psyche is quite different. He drew the winning game in the first round and then lost the second game. So I'm not sure if this was the best decision, but okay, we'll see how it goes. That's a good move by VD, playing knight f6, preparing in the move g4. White people watching Netflix. Iron rook c7. Hans Niemann is playing fast and furious by Pyada marne aaye hain. The only move to maintain the edge is to play g4 and go all in. That's it, chat. And ye rook kabhi na kabhi aise karke aayega to attack the white king. That's all Vidit can do now. Ronak is not playing. I don't know. I don't know about Ronak, Gukesh, Hari. I don't know exactly. Prag and of course Arjun are playing CCT. Chat stream try kar do. Let's go to 200 or 300 likes. Bhai jaldi se kar do bhai. Like button daba do bhai. And if you have the first time to subscribe, let's go to 30k subs. Jaldi se. Going to the game of Nihal Sarin again. What happened? Nihal took. Awesome decision. So with this move, Nihal has equalized, chat. That means this game, 99% should end in a draw. Now, I'm not sure if that's a great result for Nihal with the white pieces, but considering he was worse, I think it's not so bad. So I expect a draw in this game. Beats having 100% efficiency. Dude, I don't give a shit. आज beats हो, teeds हो, आज तो सारी vibrations रोकते हुए बस चीर के जाना है और फाड़ डालना है बस गेम को भाई. Let's go. Vidit and he wants to play g5. Yes, g4 he wants to play. Nihal must be in top 5 in Blitz. Yeah, but in online chess, I think. Not over the board chess. I'm not so sure. Vidit मुझे advantage नहीं चाहिए. Hans तू advantage ले. I don't think that's what Hans is thinking. अगर Vidit ने एक या दो move waste कर दी ना यहाँ पे तो Hans will be completely winning. He will chop this pawn off and bring the queen back, and then you just look at the pawns queening. Connected pass pawns queen करेंगे 5-7 move में, and you can sit and watch. That's all you can do. I'm shocked how fast Vidit lost. I think time pressure tha. I think the queen endgame he had a draw many places. He was playing on emotion. I think he was probably better and he spoiled it and he was playing on emotion. Yeah, queen f5 maintains equality, but I think g4 is the logical move, right? There's nothing else. What else can you do? I just don't see what else can you do here. Maybe rook at c8 if you want to change your strategy and try to enter on the c file, but I think it's very obvious black's entire strategy has to be play on the king side, so you have to go g4 now and calculate and and basically have faith that this will go your way. Show the expression of Hans. He must feel good. I don't know, man. Hans का expression देखने के लिए हमें दो तरफ देखना पड़ेगा रे. Only one expression will not be enough. And we go to the game of Nihal Sarin again. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, this is the opposite color bishop endgame chat as mentioned. Nihal's game should be a draw. I don't think there's much to even do here. This should be a draw. What else? What else? Yeah, this should be a draw. Going to the SL game. By the way, look at this. SL's game is complicating after the move e5, knight b6. SL is like, bhai, ek aaya, ab dusra bhi aayega. So knight coming to d5, and he basically sacks the b5 pawn for this counterplay. Now he should take the pawn back first and then going for the attack. So SL, I have to say, has been the star player for India so far. He won with the white pieces and has drawn so far. Does not have a single loss in 3 games. So far, SL has been the best player for India. And yeah, I hope he continues that today. We need that win. By the way, chat, वो पोलैंड वाले प्लेयर की विन अब तक चल रही है. लेकिन उज्बेकिस्तान का एक प्लेयर भी एज गेन कर रहा है. So it might be like Poland might not win still. Yeah, SL has chances definitely. Going to Sethu, what's happening? Sethu is, well, after g5, I think he played a practical move. I like this move, I have to say. Practically move hai ki at least, yeah, you exchange this dangerous bishop now. But still, the game should be okay for black now. Black will take on f4 at some point, have the e5 square. Yes, knight g4 first, tag the queen, I don't know, let's say queen g3. And now you take. And queen f4 and the knight goes to e5 on the good day. So, this is typical to the Sicilian defense. And this is very, very strong because basically you cannot kick the knight away with any pawn. And that means this knight will have strong influence over the king side, queen side, center, the entire chessboard basically. So that means on board 4, we are slightly worse, but we are 5 minutes ahead on the clock. So I would say it's slightly worse. Board 3, we are slightly utna hi better jitna board 4 pe worse hai. So it balances out 1 each. Nihal is a dead draw, so 1.5 each. So VD's game again becomes the critical one. This is the critical game. जो game result यहाँ पे होगा, most likely that will be the result of the match. How many bones do you have? अभी count करके बताता हूँ तुम्हें. VD से hands, oh yeah baby, exactly. I'm not sure your baby wants that though. I think if she figures out about the beats, then she will have no need for us. Summarize all games and our standing. I think for now India is ranked 4th in the standings. And they basically have 3 ways to qualify for the knockout phase. This is the last round. Kal knockout phase start hai. Number 1 is to win their round. If they win 2.5, half or better, they qualify. Number 2, they can draw and hope Poland does not win. That's the only way. SL Blender, what? No chat, this is a mouse slip. This is a mouse slip. This is a mouse slip. This is not lost, chat. This is not lost. He would never play rook d8. This is a mouse slip, chat. Don't worry. This is a mouse slip. Don't worry. After rook takes 8, he would never play rook d8. This is the mouse slip. Don't error, not mouse slip. Error, transmission error, bhai. यार अभी मैंने बोला था SL is literally like the strongest player here यार. I think he played rook a8 and white played bishop e4. I think this is the current position. And now it's SL thinking. I think this is the current position. And instead of like white to play here, it's black to play. Same position with black to play. So SL is fine bhai. यार तुम डराओ मत. अभी मैंने तारीफ करी थी यार उसकी. Going to the game of Vidit again. Vidit, by the way, has 10 minutes. Vidit has 10 minutes. Hans has 30. 30 minutes for Hans, 10 for VD. This is going to be critical, and to be honest, this is where VD needs the time. This is going to be very critical. If VD loses, chat, I think it's 80% India gets knocked out. 80% India gets knocked out of the event. So VD, you cannot lose. Come on VD, you have to play good chess. Come on VD. You have to play good and fast. Increment hai, 10 second increment hai, but 10 seconds is not enough because it's not a simple late game jahan pe you can play 5 moves quickly. It's a very complicated, I would say, even, I don't know, some sort of middle game, end game ke beech mein. And it's like, you are the one to attack. White ke paas simple plan hai. बस पियादे मारने और पॉन पुश करना है. So white plans are very simple and that's why VD has low time because he is the one to attack. Poland winning, क्या बात कर रहे हो? Shit chat, Poland is winning on 2 boards and losing on 1. So Poland is winning. अबे यार, if Poland wins, India absolutely has to win. Draw पे नहीं चलेगा, उनका टाई ब्रेक हमसे अच्छा है. अबे यार पोलैंड का चला. लेट मी हैव अ लुक एट पोलैंड चैट. सो पोलैंड का अपडेट देते हैं. पोलैंड के बोर्ड 4 पे, ओह दिस इज ओवर, दिस इज ओवर. ही इज लिटरली लाइक, ओह दिस इज ओवर. सो एक बोर्ड पे तो कंफर्म विक्ट्री फॉर पोलैंड. यार जानबूझ के हारे क्या है उज्बेकिस्तान वाले. इतनी 3.5 हाफ इंडिया को पेल दिया और इनसे पोलैंड से पिल रहे हैं. एंड सेकेंड थर्ड बोर्ड पे क्या चल रहा है? थर्ड बोर्ड पे इट्स डेड इक्वल. सेकेंड बोर्ड पे भी पोलैंड इज बेटर. चैट थोड़ा डर लग रहा है मुझे यार. एंड फर्स्ट बोर्ड पे उज्बेकिस्तान is completely winning. That's a good sign. Much better. That's a good sign. Some chances there for Trump to come back. Some chances there chat. We should focus on the game. Our game पे देखते हैं भाई. By the way, VD played G4. Good move there, going for the attack. And now chat, Hans की best move is Queen D2. That's the best move. Very difficult to play. I thought maybe it's fine. You can play Rook B7 and maybe it's not the end of the world. But यहाँ पे apparently just taking on B7, Queen takes B7, and then chat, who can find VD's best move? कौन निकालेगा बताओ? Who will find the best move chat? What is VD's best move? हमारा एक पीस है जो अच्छा नहीं खेल रहा, उसको गेम में लाना है. How do we bring it into game chat and basically get a winning position? Come on chat. Not knight h5, it is rook to h5 and the rook will come to g5 or f5 depending on the situation, and I think VD will be winning in that position, close to winning. So going to the current position, it's g4, hands near bishop. That's why queen d2 has to play to try and come back, maybe trade queens on a good day, or play bishop d3 to attack the black queen. That should be the goal for Hans, but I hope he does not find the goal and loses just like Argentina lost. Hey guys, bhai kya haal hai? It's Vidit versus Vidit. Exactly. Chat, if Poland wins, which they seem to be winning right now, then in that scenario, India absolutely has to win this round or they would get knocked out. Because one look at this rankings, I think we should have a look at the rankings once just to be clear why that is the case. So Uzbekistan and Azerbaijan have already qualified. Israel is ahead on the tie breaks. And Poland is also ahead on the tie breaks. And US is only half point behind the tie break. So if US wins, they have to win by 3-1 to basically qualify. So US के जीतने के chances are very low. Touchwood ऐसा हो सकता है, but very low. But if Poland wins and goes to 5 points and India loses, then Poland qualifies. But if India draws and goes to 5, Poland wins, they will get even more tie break here and India will only gain 2. And that would mean Poland would qualify. So that's why India has to win if Poland were to win. There's no other hope. 4 क्वालिफाई होंगी चैट. उसने आयम्स खिला दिए आज. अरे चीटिंग करता है तू. हैंड्स भी लाइक चलो बीच का टाइम आ गया. एग्जैक्टली. SL losing it seems. I think SL made transmission error chat. This is like a transmission error 100% because after the move rook takes a8, he would not play rook d8. This is not like online chess जहां पे mouse slip भी होगा. So I think this is going to be fine. अच्छा रुको. now it's fine. So this was a transmission error. It will get solved. But that means SL की गेम के बारे में हमें पता नहीं लगेगा. अरे यार ये तो सस्पेंस में मारेंगे यार. Going to the game of सेतु क्या कर रहा है भाई? Okay, this happened after the move. He played knight g4 after queen f2, knight g4, queen d2 takes, queen e7, and I think this looks g3, good move, queen g5, and of course Setu should not take here and allow black to stabilize and open the h file. He plays rook d2. Okay, interesting choice, controlling f2. I think SL1. क्या बात कर रहे हो? क्या how? कहां दिख रहा है SL1? Is he winning really? Where? Where? How is SL winning? अच्छा, रुको. चेस एरर है क्या? रुको, let me go to chess 24 जल्दी से. SL is apparently winning chat. Let's have a brief look at the SL game. रुको chat. We'll have a look at the SL game. SL game खोलते हैं. शायद कहीं और हो. Maybe chess.com is the only website which has issues. Going to the SL game chat. SL game. Oh, SL is winning. But Oh, he's better, definitely better. Let me flip the board. Flip board कैसे करते हैं? Flip board. Yeah. Chat, can you see? I think you can see, right? Let me make it bigger. Yeah. So SLE game में the evaluation is -2. And it's basically, yeah, I think SL is it's the same position we saw, yeah. The rook is on b8. He played rook b8. He is better, but I wouldn't say he's like completely winning here. The game is still going on. I wouldn't say he's completely winning. He is better. Yes, he's better. And I think in his position, this is the current position. Like the rook b8, and this is the current position. SL is sky for India. It seems so. He's playing really well, and I hope he can convert that game. Yeah, error है white की move है. So we'll come back to, I think Chesscom will solve this issue very quickly. Till then, let's focus on the VD game and the Nihal game में क्या चल रहा है भाई? Oh, Nihal gains a slight edge. Now, the edge is because this bishop has more influence than this bishop. But still should be a draw. Yeah. Okay, still should be a draw, but if it is white, but okay, still should be a draw. Going to Sethu's game, Sethu fighting for his life here. Going to VD's game, what will Hans Niemann play now? Rakesh bhai solve kar denge bhai. I'm sure he's also streaming, so they will fix it automatically. I know we just saw SL is better on chess 24, but I think the game is still battling. I think because we cannot say for sure. The game is complicated. King side weak hai. Even though the bar says -2, I wouldn't say it's completely winning for SL. It's better though. It's much better. Right now, this game is crucial, chat. VD has 8 minutes. Hans has 23 minutes right now. He's been thinking for 7 minutes already. Yeah, he's charging up his mind right now. What to play in this position? Queen D2 would be the engine's first preference. The best move, trying to bring back and attack the black queen. Move this queen from this active square. And yeah, if he takes the pawn, black is better. Rs 30 के तो लेंगे. Chat, क्या चमत्कार हो सकता है? Can we get to 29k? अच्छा, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है भाई. 200 सब तो कैसे बढ़ेंगे? At least 28.9k chat. Come on chat, do subscribe भाई. Let's go. VD being the KL Rahul. नहीं रे, VD KL Rahul नहीं है भाई. He was the guy जिसकी वजह से अजरबैजान के जीते. अगर वो मोहम्मद को नहीं हराया होता तो अब तक हम ऑलरेडी घर जा रहे होते भाई. We would already have packed our bags. My beats not working. VD will कह रहे हैं Ultra GM Hans Niemann. If anyone will play Queen E2, it's probably Hans. Yeah, that's true. VD Kohli, yeah, I hope so, man. Joke है भाई, chill. I know भाई. The two strongest teams can get knocked out, India and US. Yeah, that is true. Oh, he plays rook e2. He's trying to defend with the rook. But now I think even a move like rook h8 or even like just rook h8, because now the first rank is weak. Now a move like rook h8 makes a lot more sense because you can get to the c1 square. Now can really change strategy. Now if you play rook h5 for example with the same plan, it doesn't work as well because now white has defended g2 and f2. So VD will have to change strategy a little bit. Maybe go for g3. That might be interesting. Or maybe just play rook h8, trade rooks and come to c1 now. Best move for Niemann, Queen f8. I hope so भाई. इस मूव में खेलते अगली मूव में VD, but difficult to play rook h8. Suddenly change strategy. It's very difficult. Hans Niemann is preparing for a move like gh3 ताकि after white captures at some point rook g2 will come up and Hans is absolutely fine. So that's why he played rook to e2 and VD has to find some very difficult moves in very limited time. Will not be easy for Vidit here. Will not be easy. Going to Nihal's game, Nihal is trying to push but might not be enough. SL की अभी transmission error ही है. Sethu also fighting for his life. His opponent has less time. That's the plus point. Going to the SL game, by the way. By the chat, nothing is happening in the SL game. I think the transmission error is on all websites. That's why we can see he's thinking for the past 15 minutes. I don't think SL will think for so long. So there's a transmission error in the SL game. And that means हमें last तक पता नहीं लगेगा उस game में क्या हुआ. Oh my god भाई, ये सब मत करो यार. कम से कम सच्चाई तो बता दो. Sethu, by the way, seems to have improved his position after rook d2. Black took on f4 and played f5. Okay, he's still worse, but I would say the worst is still behind him. I think somehow defending this pawn is much simpler than having a knight on e5. I don't know. I hate those positions with white where the black has a knight on e5, just struggling throughout the game. Yeah. So going to the game of Vidit again. Let's see what happens. कोई एक बंदा ऑफिशियल फिटे ब्रॉडकास्ट बीच में चेक करते रहना भाई. कोई भी मॉड में से एक बंदा बताना भाई. कल स्ट्रीम ने अच्छा नहीं किया भाई कल जीत गए थे पहला मैच भाई. सेलिब्रेट कर रहे थे भाई, हम कपड़े फाड़ गए. Do I just join? Could you please summarize? Anybody joining in chat, this is the world teams, this is the Chota Olympiad, or this is the elite Olympiad जहाँ पे strongest teams खेलती हैं. India is ranked 4th in their pool B right now, and to qualify for the knockout phase, that is the quarterfinals that start tomorrow, they have to win this game. They have to win 2.5 half. If they draw, they will still have some chances, but then it depends on other teams. And वहाँ पे Poland जीत. Chat, Poland is winning. Poland is winning. Poland is winning. Brief update on Poland. VD plays one of the best in G3. Well played by Vidit G3. Excellent move here. Boxing the king on the first rank. I think VD might just win this. But going to the game of Poland, first of all, Gulmars has won. Uzbekistan player has resigned, so Poland takes a 1 point edge. In the third board, it's completely equal. On the fourth board, second board, sorry, it is better or almost, I would say completely winning for the Poland player. And on board number 1, it is completely winning for Uzbekistan. But that means Uzbekistan will lose to Poland 2.5 half. And that means Poland will basically go to 5 points in the standings, along with 2.5 gained here. So they will have 9 in the tie breaks. And that means that India, if they draw, they will only have they will have 10 in the tie breaks, and India will only have 9. So India absolutely has to win. A draw will not be enough now. Draw is not enough. They have to win. Completely winning at that top level, they will not blur that. Meanwhile, VD seems to have the edge. He seems to have everything under control. Chat stream like kar do. Let's go to 300 likes jaldi se bhai. Yo mein bhai kya haal hai? And Israel is already, I think, ahead, because Israel is ahead on the tie breaks. एक सेकंड रुको 1 second, I'm missing something. What if Israel loses and India draws? Then India qualify, right? Wait. If Israel loses and India draws, then also India qualifies. I missed that. अरे Israel क्या कर रही है भाई? Israel का क्या चल रहा है भाई? Is Israel losing? Because they will remain on 4 points, right? If India draws and Israel loses, India goes through. Okay, एक और possibility, एक और टेढ़ा मेढ़ा खीर से India qualify कर रही है. But okay, the simplest solution is India wins. और draw तो करना ही है, हार सकते नहीं है भाई. Israel हारा तो yes. Israel का स्कोर देखते हैं भाई. Let's go to Israel एक बार. So Israel के 4 बोर्ड पे देखते हैं क्या इवैल्यूएशन है. नंबर 1 बोर्ड देखते हैं पहले Israel क्या चल रहा है. नंबर 1 बोर्ड पे Israel is worse. Good news. Sorry, 4th बोर्ड. 3rd बोर्ड पे. 3rd बोर्ड पे भी Israel is worse. अरे good news. 2nd बोर्ड. 2nd board पे it's equal, and 1st board Israel is worse. Okay, Israel is losing right now, so that means draw might be enough for Team India. If Israel loses, draw might be enough. Because draw के बाद USA भी बाहर निकल जाएगी. They will remain on 3 points, and Israel will also get behind. So we also 4 teams qualify. So that's why a draw is enough. That is good news, chat. That is good news. चलो, draw is enough. That so इस सांस में सांस आई. RCB level calculations, but we might just go through. SL में transmission error है chat. It's on all websites. SL's game is stuck everywhere. He obviously does not have 1 minute on the clock. So इसका last में पता लगेगा मैं. Going to the VD's game right now. VD is playing some fascinating chess, but he has low time on the clock. The clock is everything now. If VD can continue playing good moves for the next 5 or 6, 7 moves, I would say he would win this game. Because now, for the entirety of the game, till the end of the game, the king will be stuck. Any check on the first rank might just be made. The king is stuck forever. And that means any endgame, कोई भी rook endgame हो, queen endgame हो, bishop knight endgame हो, it will always be worse for white. So VD has set up this position so well. बस अब ध्यान रखना है कि कोई blunder ना हो जाए. That's it. And strategically it should be completely winning. King को save रखना है. That's very important. आरसीबी लाइक हमें कैसे याद करा भाई. आरसीबी को ये स्ट्रीम दिखाओ, अपने एनालिस्ट की जॉब दे देंगे. वीडियो टाइम कवर कर ले. ओ हैंस टेक्स द पॉन. लालची हैंस ने पॉन ले लिया है. एंड नाउ आई थिंक इट्स टाइम टू जस्ट टेक इट एंड स्लोली एंटर ऑन द फर्स्ट रैंक. लेट्स गो वीडी, लेट्स गो. क्या जमाना आ गया है. 4 टीम के परफॉर्मेंस पे अपना क्वालिफिकेशन करता है भाई. जमाना आ गया, अब क्या करे भाई. मजबूरी आ चुकी है भाई. हम भी मजबूर है यार. चैट आज ये दिस इज द फाइनल राउंड ऑफ द क्वालिफिकेशन स्टेज. दिस इज द फाइनल राउंड. कल नॉकआउट है, इसके बाद कोई मौका नहीं है भाई. लेट्स गो वीडी. इन फैक्ट यू कैन इवन इंक्लूड A5 हियर जस्ट टू गेन अ फ्री टेम्पो हियर. because white cannot take because rook takes b7. Knight sack chances. Oh yeah, he plays. Oh, VD finds a5. Did he play a5? Dude, VD is in impeccable form. a5 was a subtle find, yeah. Not easy to play because very good find a5 just to get out of this bishop and also kind of control these 2 pawns, 1 pawn. Very critical move. This move might just win the game. And now just take the rook. Take the rook. Exchange the active rook on b7. It's very important. And then the rook on e2 is rather awkward. And ये rook क्या करेगा? या तो first rank पर रोकेगा, then we will come to f2. या second rank रोकेगा, then we will come to d1. And either way, white is struggling. Yo, Inuka भाई कैसे हो? If we win today, then all qualification is assured. Yes. If we win today, then a qualification is assured. Yes. जीतने पे confirm है. Draw पे भी I think most likely we will get through. Schedule for semis. कल तो quarterfinals है. Semis परसों है. And if we land up 4th in the rankings chat, अगर हम 4th आते हैं, let me just tell you the sad news. If we come 4th, हमारा कल चाइना से पड़ेगा. And if you look at China, they have won all their 4 games. 8 points है उनके. 4 out of 4 wins. And that well is I'm not sure if you want to face China, but okay, पहले qualify करना important है. बाद में देखेंगे. SL का game is transmission error chat, so we'll have to wait for the result of that game, but it should come out soon. By the way, Nihal is trying to push as well a little bit. Kash Black GC खेल दे और mate करवा ले, मजे आ जाएंगे. VD is thinking, Chad. He's thinking, but I think he has to move fast. VD, you have to move fast now. Less than 4 minutes for Vidit. For cricket audience, it's basically the Champions Trophy of chess. Yes, absolutely true. By the way, Poland, Uzbekistan had 1 each. Both sides have won 1 game. And in the 3rd game, Poland is winning. And the 4th game, it's tied. Huge day for upset in sports. I know, but we want to qualify at all costs. We have to. Come on, VD. Less than 3.5 minutes. I mean, taking this rook is kind of obvious. I feel somehow. I just don't see why you want to keep this rook here. And uske baad ka plan, I think VD is trying to calculate. Taking this is, I think, pretty obvious. China को हराने के लिए, I think, पूरी youngsters की team चाहिए भाई. But youngsters है नहीं ना. We only have Nihal. Everybody else is an oldie. SL did not blunder rook by. It's a transmission error. He has not lost the game. There's a transmission error. We'll have to wait for the result till the end. जब भी game खत्म होगी तभी पता लगेगा भाई अब कि क्या हुआ SL की game में. Suspense में ही रहेंगे भाई at the end. Less than 3 minutes for VD now. VD have to play fast. Nihal's game still seems to be equal. And SL की game तो पता नहीं है. सेतु game क्या चल रहा है भाई? Sethu has brought his bishop to e4. The f4 pawn under attack. He's fighting. He's slightly worse. It's all about this pawn. If this pawn was here and the rook was defended, I think it would be dead equal. But this weak pawn is a pain in the ass. But okay, still kind of seems that he can hold this position. Going to the Vidit game again. VD, 2 minutes now. You have to move faster, buddy. You can't take so much time. Move, GM, move. Yes. Can he play knight d7? Why do you want to move it to the queen side? Hamara knight is okay. We want to move the queen somewhere and then get the knight to e4. That is our dream square. So we don't want to move back. SL blind nahi bhai, wo transition hai bhai. Come on. Surit Ban is gonna dancing based on VD's time. I know VD less than 2 minutes. What's happening? What is VD doing? VD faster. चाइना टीम में उनकी सेकंड टीम है, उनकी भी सेकंड टीम है भाई, तब भी पेल रहे हैं वो. 2601 2700 आई थिंक. VD man, you have to play faster man. VD always makes a mistake when low in time. Everybody makes a mistake when you are low on time. That's the thing, right? 10-second increment chat, not 30 seconds. 30th, I would not be that worried. SL actually blundered his advantage. Is the game live? Oh, the game is live. The SL game is live back. So after the move rook a, he took on a8, rook takes, bishop e4, rook to b8. Now f5 played, and he just takes with the pawn. Good move, bishop f3, and now queen d7 is the best move, and he finds it. That's a spectacular move. Allowing the move bishop h5. Dude, that's crazy analysis, crazy understanding of chess. I would be scared shit of allowing this. Dude, SL ko hats off. What crazy understanding of chess here. Allowing bishop h5, grasping that this is better for black. Crazy. I hope SL wins, man. He's playing a fantastic game so far. Going to Vidit's position. Vidit has taken the rook, best move, and played the best move, queen f5 yet again, but he only has 55 seconds now. He has to play knight e4 next, maybe if allowed to rook c8, and this seems to be winning for VD. अगर वो rook c8 खेल गया, rook c1 खेल गया, white resigns. So maybe the time trouble issue will not be so huge because white is struggling. White is getting mated soon. VD got offer on top. USA, ये क्या भाई? I think VD is winning this, chat. I think he's winning this. Even though he has less time, the moves are simple now. Rook c8, rook c1. As simple as that. So white has to play queen c7 and trade queens. But even in the end game, I told you, any rook, knight, bishop endgame is all worse because the king can never move. The king can never move. Exactly, the rook is stuck, the bishop is stuck. I mean, if pawn up could take inspiration from this is the game, yeah. This is the game. 10 second increment, 10 second increment is enough. Rook e8 also might be strong, yes. Also strong. The position is very bad for white. Yes, agar VD normal moves खेलेगा, he should win this. Nihal better, really? Yeah, but I would say this is like a position jahan pe you win like 1 out of 10 games maybe, but 9 out of 10 are draws. So I would still say this should be a draw. Going to the game of SL, who's playing some spectacular chess, man, like strategic chess at its top. Going to Sethu's game. Sethu, you cannot lose this now. Sethu cannot lose this, bhai. Because बाकी लोग ठीक चल रहे हैं. Sethu cannot lose this. We have to win to be sure. Going to VD's game. Come on, VD, come on. Grinding game Nihal ki. Yeah, Nihal's advantage ये है, he can try for a long time. So if India needs the win, then he can push harder. Otherwise, he can just take the draw, yeah? Come on. Okay, and this is important. VD has to use Hans' time here. He has to use every single second Hans is using. Otherwise, तो भाई लग जाएंगे यार. He has to use that time very carefully. Isn't versus VD playing Tata Steel? But he's playing. He'll be back. कल तीनों मैच ऐसे हारे भाई. कल तो बुरी हालत हो गया. पहला मैच इतना बढ़िया जीता against Azerbaijan and then we lost to Uzbekistan horribly. By the way, chat, Poland is completely winning their second match. So that means Poland will not lose the match. They will at least come to 4 points. At least. Did we get a chance? And Hans Niemann, to his credit, finds the best move, but so does VD. And now Hans has only one move, that is queen to e5. Everything else is lost. Everything else is resigns on the spot. What will do if VD wins? I don't know, man. I want him to win. I don't know what I will do. Come on, VD, you can do this. Come on. He only has one minute, but luckily his moves are simple. SL winning. Oh, what happened to Ruko? Oh, it happened. So he did play queen e5 after rook c8, queen e5, queen takes, pawn takes, knight e4, and look at this rook. I think, chat, this queen trade actually favors VD because now the moves are simple. Now it's very simple to play, like rook c3 or rook c1 or rook c2, whatever you allow. Jones सा square तुम दोगे, Won सा square पे मैं जाऊंगा. So I think VD will win this game. It is very, very likely now. Going to the game of Nihal Sarin. Nihal seems to be okay. This should be a draw most likely. SL seems to be better as well. What happened? After queen d7, white ne khela bishop a3, a mistake. Now knight comes to f4. This knight can go to d3 if required. Can also control, well, some squares near the king. The king is not feeling so safe. Can also support this knight. Now bishop d6 played, but just rook c8. And this bishop looks very impressive, but it's not really doing much alone. White needs more active pieces to do something. If the bishop was here, it would be more threatening. With the here, it's not the same. Knights are dominating bishops, kind of, yes. Once the queen comes to the game, that's game over. So I think SL is better. Sethu cannot lose now. Sethu, you have to draw this game. Are Sethu worse क्यों हो रही है? Knight f6 के बाद bishop f3, rook g8 and rook to e1. Bishop g4. Black plays the best move, trading of this strong bishop. Sethu under pressure. He cannot lose this. Going to the game of VD again. By the way, Hans Niemann has played rook to b2. Another mistake. Rook c1 now. And chat, मेरा पहला सवाल है पूरी chat से. How do you ever move this bishop? How do you ever? कुछ भी कर ले, मैं white को 5, 10, 20 move दे दूं, as long as my rook is on the first rank. How do you move the bishop? सवाल है भाई, बताओ भाई. Your bishop and king are stuck forever. Forever. He will play b4, you will take, and then you will play knight c3. Like b4 is the only move now. Takes, and then knight c3, and knight e2 is incoming, it's mate. So you have to come back to b2, and I pick up this pawn. And it's over. In fact, chat, can you guess what's the best move for white here? Jo guess karega, usko meri taraf se taaliyan bhai. Can you find the best move for white here? Indian's first preference. Please find it, chat. Video is completely winning, chat. Can you find the best move? Batao. Kaun nikalega? Jaldi batao, chat. Rook f2. Rook f2 is the best move. Oh, by the way, he played something else. Hans Niemann played something else. Okay, let's go to live position. After the move rook c1, b4 takes. He did not take the pawn back. He's like, bhago, munna, bhago. He's going ahead with the pawn now. So VD seems to be still winning. I think yahan pe the simple way to win, I think, would be to just play a rook a1 at the correct point. I wonder if right now is also fine. I guess it works. Also, you can play a move like b3. And once he plays a6, now you can come here. Because if, for example, by chance he takes, now there is knight d2 and it's resigns. It's mate in one move. Or two moves, actually. So, let's see what happens. A5 ke baad VD. Oh, 19 seconds. 18, 17, 16. Oh, he played b3. VD found the move b3. Crazy. a6, rook a1, a7. Wow, VD in great form. He can just take. Knight c5 also played. Dude, crazy. Vidit playing some insane moves today. Beautiful game by Vidit Gujrathi today, man. Beautiful game. I think it's it's top 5 games ever. No doubt. And in a rapid game. Bas convert kar le touchwood bhai. He has to finish it off. Yeah, the pawn is lost. You can't take this. The bishop still can't move. If you move, I will give a check and it will have to come back. एक move के लिए सपने देखने के लिए चलना तो चल सकते हो भाई after the rook captures. Hans Niemann will resign, chat, soon. Resignation coming up. Video up in the chat chalna chahiye. Bhai, what a beautiful game by Vidit, man. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game, man. VD beating VD. Hey, bhai. And Hans Niemann ko haraya, bhai. Come on, resign kar de. Time to resign, Hans. I think Hans will... SL also winning kya? Let's have a look. So after bishop a3, knight f4, bishop takes rook c8, queen a1 was a mistake apparently, and now I think knight h3 check, king g2 and knight g5 to simply capture this bishop is very strong, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. The bishop is the defender of the king. You want to get rid of this defender. ये bishop तो खाली हवा खा रहा है रे. ये वो bishop है जिसके पास थापर की डिग्री है मगर chess stream करता है. That's not me, definitely. Going to the Vidit game now. Let's see how it finishes off. Yo, Rushil, bhai, what's up? What's up? Bhai, kya game kheli Vidit ne? Bhai, dil jeet diya. Bhai, beautiful game by Vidit, man. Just insane game. Vidit's engine is better than Hans. Absolutely, bhai. VD better than BD, bhai. Confirm. Thapar is good. I know, tabhi to keh raha hu, bhai. VD ने इंजन करा दिया. Exactly. अब हैंस नीमन भाई हरा दो यार. Did he resign? Become white instantly. It's impossible, Pratnam bhai. If I had like 10 seconds without any increment against Hans Niemann with black pieces from here, it is possible I might win. Okay. That's how bad it is. Man versus machine, exactly. Chat सिर्फ 100 लाइक है, 700 की वॉचिंग है भाई. जल्दी से 500 लाइक कर दो भाई. And if you are here for the first time, do hit the subscribe button. अब तो लाल बटन भी नहीं, अब तो ग्रे हो चुका है भाई. Do hit the button जल्दी से and become a part of family भाई. Thanks a lot for the support. Who won yesterday's giveaway in the second stream? I think it was I think I forgot the name. मौत के पास नाम है. We're destroying stockfish. वो भी black से. Exactly. Hans Niemann अभी थोड़ा सा he's taking a moment. Nihal and Vidit has won. Vidit Gujrathi has won. Hans Niemann has resigned. Video in the chat spam होना चाहिए भाई. Beautiful game by Vidit, and that means India take a 1-0 lead. अब इंडिया को 1.5 point चाहिए और to confirm enter the quarterfinals and 1 point पे most likely, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go to the game of Nihal Sarin. It's roughly balanced. Going to SL now. Can SL be the next guy to win? Queen A1 के बाद Knight H3, King H1, Knight G5 played, Bishop G2, and now Knight E4 is one of the only moves to gain the edge. And he plays F4, which is a mistake. Now Queen C1 gives White another chance. VDOP indeed, bhai. He spoils it a bit with F4, but Queen C1 is not an easy move to find for White also. So let's see. By the way, going to the critical game, Sethu. Can Sethu hold this game? Sethu, I don't know, man. Looks difficult. This endgame is really good for Black. Yeah, basically White has 2 isolated pawns. Black has 1. So as simple as that. Now, if he could get rid of all the knights, remove 1 pair of rooks and have 1 extra pawn for Black, maybe he'll draw. But I don't know. Looks a bit difficult. Now we all know Vidit beats are stronger. Exactly. Thank you, Michael Jackson, for not coming today. Hans engine goes down. What? SL was winning. Wasn't he losing? No, he was not losing. That was a error tha bhai. Transmission error tha wo. Come on, let's go, buddy. Let's go. Come on, man. We can do this, buddy. We can do this. I'm a bit nervous now, Chad. I'm a bit nervous. SP, ऐसे नहीं बोलते यार. Okay, full focus. By the way, Akobian has only 1 minute and 45 seconds and SL has 7.5 minutes. So that means he's clearly on top here. But can he finish it off? That is the important question now. Ooh. Come on. Oh, YouTube ने कुछ बहुत बड़ा change कर दिया यार. YouTube changed something. Now you can't see live streams on the subscription tab. What the hell? YouTube? ये क्या कर दिया भाई YouTube ने? भाई, now if you don't get recommended to the stream, you can't even watch it. What the hell? Chat, can somebody check? Can you see any live stream among mine, Chessbase and Chesscom India? Any live stream in the subscription tab? You will not see anyone. And White blunders. He does not find Queen C1. And now I think Knight D5 and Knight E3 looks pretty much winning on the spot. Yeah, it's true. So I think that means you can't see live stream subscription. Bhai, ye to YouTube is literally killing live streams. I told you, YouTube is literally killing live streams. What the hell is this, yaar? You can't see. I just saw it for the first. You can't see like live stream. Dikh hi nahi rahi hai. Yeah, that is the only way. Basically YouTube is killing live streams. Tumhara bhi chala jayega, Han bhai. Because for me it vanished today. That is really sad, yeah. YouTube is literally killing live streams. By the way, Knight D5 played, best move H4 now. Let's go Knight D6. Twitch ने पैसा खिलाया है. I don't know किसने पैसा खिलाया, but live stream पेल रहा है रे. हाँ, कई लोगों को दिख रहा है, but मेरे लिए पहली बार change हुआ आज. I saw it for the first time. That means they are changing it, and that means now, unless YouTube wants to recommend the live stream, you can never watch the live stream. That is ridiculous, right? That is literally ridiculous. Now I understand what Saga was saying yesterday. Okay. Nihal pressing, really? Oh, Nihal is pressing. He is kind of pressing, right? If G5 happens, in the correct moment, Rook G7 might give him a pass pawn. Maybe some chance with Nihal also. Live icon aata hai, but kitne log icon dekhte hai yaar? That's very unlikely. Okay, by the way, going to the game of SL again. If SL wins, chat, I think we will qualify. So SL game becomes critical. Sethu's game does not count. Come on. This could be a bug. I don't think so. Yeah, you can see ended live stream, but then there's no point. Live stream खत्म हो गई तो फिर क्या फायदा? भाई मॉड में तो थक गया हूँ रिक्वेस्ट करके. भाई मॉड का क्या करना है यार? मॉड तो हाथ का मैल है रे. ग्लिच नहीं, आई थिंक. रूक G3 कहाँ पे रे? Yeah, 2h is sometimes better, yeah. F5 would probably not be good because White can... he can't take with the pawn, but... I'm still not sure about this. Like, it kind of blocks my queen, weakens G6 now. Probably not. It weakens my king side quite a bit. There's no need for this. I am controlling the position. I'm dominating. Why weaken my king side? Okay, by the way, chat, we should also update you on other results. By the way, Poland is still winning 2-1. What's happening to Israel? Because if Israel loses, draw is also enough for Team India. Let's do an update on Israel. Quick update. Board 4 pe. Israel is losing. That is awesome. Board 3 pe. Israel is losing. That is awesome. Board 2 pe. It's equal. And board 1 pe. Israel is losing. So Israel will lose. That means draw pe India confirm entry hai. So that means as long as Nihal draws and SL draws, which should be, well, kind of easy to do, I assume. India will win. By the way, knight e6, bishop h3, knight e3 played, and SL seems to be dominating. Thanks, Aman bhai. Yeah, by the way, if you want to avoid China, then maybe playing good chess is good, yeah? You don't want to play China in the first round. If Sethu draw will be heaven for India. True. Knight aa chuka hai. Now this attacks the rook, and it's worth more than a rook, yeah, in the opponent's camp. And opponent 17 second hai bhai, it's completely done. I think SL is going to win this. Sahil bhai ke muh mein chole bhature. Mangata hu. Thanks a lot bhai for the support. Rook f2 played now. Queen d8, he's trying to bring it here, and chat, SL seems to be winning in a few moves. Bishop e6, f takes e6, and I think this is all over. SL is going to secure the victory for Team India. I think SL and VD have played great chess, even though VD spoiled his game yesterday. I think SL and VD have played spectacular chess. VD has a win against Mamediyarov and also one against Hans Niemann, and SL of course has 2 wins and 2 draws. He has played spectacular chess in this tournament, and he's getting stronger. Yeah, Sethu not looking good. Let's have a look at Sethu's game. Yeah, he is worse, but it's still not lost. I think it might be around -1. Chat miss कर थक गया spam करके. साहब भाई डिस्कॉर्ड में इमोजी भेजा था आपको भाई, वो इमोजी नहीं चल रहा रे. आई ट्राई टू पुट इट, वो बहुत गंदा रेजोल्यूशन है, वो नहीं आ रहा. आई ट्राइड यस्टरडे, मैंने उसे थोड़ा किया, स्क्वायर शेप में डाला, इट्स नॉट वर्किंग. Going to Nihal Sarin's game, Nihal seems to be pushing as well. Who knows, maybe Nihal also pushes, yeah. By the way, Nihal won a pawn. Ruko. Oh, Nihal just won a pawn. Now Nihal is also pushing. Okay, interesting there, interesting. सारे push कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ सेतु हार रहा है. Rook h2 played by white now, trying to defend this pawn. Rook a8, trying to bring the rook to the a file. Queen b1, and now I think, yeah, the simplest solution is just to put the queen on this diagonal and attack f3, and just rook a6, rook somewhere, and queen a6, maybe it's winning. If Sethu is playing, then we will learn from our mistakes. No, if Sethu loses this game, he's not playing in the quarterfinals and in the semi-finals, 100%. Because he drew the winning game, he lost one more, and he's losing this one as well. If he loses, I don't think he gets a chance. Why not use Sasikiran? I don't know, yaar. Yeah, now queen a8 seems to be the idea, yeah, to get to a to attack f3. And also we double up rooks, yeah. The idea is to also play rook a1. That's the main idea, actually. Rook g3 in Sethu's game. Rook g3. It seems to be possible, but takes maybe rook g8 now, I assume, and then knight f5, and you might not be able to defend this pawn, because if knight e2, then knight e4 check. He plays knight d4 instead. Yeah, he's trying to hold on, maybe bring this knight here. Let's see how Sethu's trying to defend for now. Oh, look at this. Chindi, bhai, Chindi. Ye dekho, bhai, bishop check. Uzbek almost equality. क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई? नहीं, अभी winning है, अभी वो है. हाँ. So going to the game of SL again. Come on, SL, finish it off. He finds rook a6. Dude, he found rook a6. Crazy. Queen e1 and now queen to 8. And now there are the 2 threats, rook a1 and queen f3. And there is no defense. It's mate in 11 moves now, according to the Indians chat. And that means SL will win the game and secure victory for Team India. Bhai. India is going to the quarterfinals, 99% now. 99%. Rook a5 mein apparently there was some bishop c7, which makes no sense. And now I don't know what the hell this is. Indian play. I don't know. SL has won, chat. SL has won. White has resigned. India has struck when they needed to. 2 wins for India so far, both with the black pieces actually. So crazy chess by VD and SL. They have been the heroes of the team so far. Live is not showing, in profile home is showing. Exactly, I know. That's the sad part. YouTube is killing live streams, I think. And that means that live stream is only going to work short term now. It's not working. SL is the best player for Team India so far. Absolutely, yes. And that means India has tied. So India goes to 5 points at least. And because I think Israel is losing, if that happens, then India basically qualifies. Let's see kya hota hai. Let's go to the game of Nihal Sarin now. Can he win this game somehow? Also Sethu, can he defend? Chat, because yeah, India I think is not 100% qualified, but 99% yes. Israel में क्या चल रहा है भाई? Let's have a look at the Israel games. I think that is important, right? So Israel game में, okay, Mamedov भाई थोड़े better है, that's cool. And next is ये वाला. यहाँ पे यहाँ पे Azerbaijan is completely winning, so that is +1 for Azerbaijan. Then यहाँ पे क्या हालत है? यहाँ पे also Azerbaijan is better, that is also awesome. And यहाँ पे Azerbaijan is completely winning. So that means India is 99% through for tomorrow into the quarterfinals, because they will cross Israel, and because they will at least draw the United States. Basically, we are sure to have at least 2 teams behind us. Let's confirm this once with facts. So because India has drawn, they basically go to 5 points, and Israel will lose, so they will stay on 4. So that's 1 team confirmed behind us. And second, because we drew at least according to draw against US, they will go to max 3 points, and that means Israel and US will be at least 2 teams behind us, and that means India has qualified. Now, it does mean that if India gets in 4th place, we might face China, which is not a fair match. They are crushing everyone, but let's see. At least we qualify for now. करना लगा इसमें बार उल्टा है भाई, बार उल्टा नहीं है वो, आई थिंक 3 से चल रहा है वो, आई थिंक भयंकर लेवल का कैलकुलेशंस. Poland is winning. Yes, Poland is winning, unfortunately. Although you never know. Maybe Poland also draws. क्या पता इंडिया सेकंड आ जाए यार. You say because too often. भाई अपने कॉलेज का वही था ना यार, favorite place. We finished third or second. If we right, yeah, we can finish second also. Second, can we finish though? Second, maybe we can. No, we can't. Azerbaijan will win, so we can't finish second. We can finish third or fourth. By the way, India has won, so that means Israel is not going to win this, and that is good news for Team India. Going to the Indian games again, going to Nihal Sarin's game. इंडिया वर्सेस फ्रांस. या इंडिया का, अगर इंडिया थर्ड आती है तो इंडिया का वहां की सेकंड टीम से होगा, इंडिया फोर्थ आती है तो चाइना से होगा. लाइव इज वर्किंग, क्लिक ऑन यूट्यूब लाइव, चेस इज द सेकंड रिकमेंडेशन. या बट नॉट मेनी पीपल क्लिक ऑन लाइव एक्चुअली. आई हैव नेवर इन माय लाइफ क्लिक्ड ऑन लाइव. So the way I find streams is via subscriptions, and if YouTube is removing live streams from that means it's trying to kill live streams and focus more on shorts and videos. So that's not a good sign for live streamers. Knockout में draw पे क्या होगा? Knockout में draw पे basically 2 मैच होंगे सेम टीम के साथ. अगर मान लो टाई हुआ, which is very unlikely, then फिर टाई ब्रेक होगा भाई. If India wins the match, they will China. Then depends on what happens in the Poland game and the other games. उस पे depend करता है. So if let's see how it goes. And how well India win, yeah? Maybe India wins 3-1 or 4-0, whatever. If that happens, then India can have third place. आज तो कपड़े फाड़ने, कल फाड़ दिया भाई मैंने, तुम्हें मिस कर दिया वो. The forward point is not working for India. Yeah, man, it's not working, definitely. By the way, we have many moves in this game. C5, knight e2, knight f5, rook h3, b5, knight g3. Good move, by the way, Sethu to basically connect his pawns at least. b4, knight to e2, and now I see some glimmer of hope for a draw here. f5. Okay, not sure about that one. Why to disconnect the pawns for no reason? Unless he wants to, he thinks that he can exchange pawns like these. Rook h4, rook f3, rook f4. Yeah, arey yaar, Sethu, why f5? Okay, anyways, he loses the pawn. Okay, c3 now. Why not g4? Why not g4? Get rid of the last outside pawn and play on the same side of the board. Why not g4? That's like self-explanatory here. Why not g4? Makes no sense. He played c3, but now rook g5, okay. Okay, now he prevented g4. Now it's going to be a long struggle. Going to Nihal's game. Oh, this is going to be a draw now. Maybe, yeah. So he exchanged rooks, I think. Okay, rook d4. Bishop c2. Oh, Nihal exchanged rooks voluntarily. What? Okay, I'm not so sure about that. I think he realized India is winning, so he was like, draw lete hain. I think a practical decision by Nihal there. He could have pushed on. I think he waited for a while. He saw 2 players have won, and a draw ensures India victory. So practical decision by Nihal Sarin there. I think a good choice at the end. And this should be a complete draw now. Yeah, draw means India wins. India goes to 6 points, that means. And they will be ahead of... Oh, they will be ahead of Poland, confirmed. So India will win this match, confirmed. And that means they'll be in 3rd place. They'll be in 3rd place, confirmed, because Poland will only go to 5 points, right? So Azerbaijan wins, will go to 7 points. Uzbekistan is right now... Ruko, Uzbekistan is... losing to Poland, but their tiebreak is better. Their tiebreak is much better, I think. So, yeah, India will be in 3rd place, chat. And Nihal has drawn, so India has won the match India has won the match, chat, and with this, they basically go into the quarterfinals with a convincing performance in the final round. We had a lot of hiccups, but India has qualified. I think board 4 is a big weakness for Team India. We have lost a lot of games on this board, and they have to come up with the best strategy here. They need somebody who can be stable, like not lose the game at least, and then when need to push. So because board 4 pe, India should have some sort of edge, because that's where the opponents are struggling, and that's not happening. Uzbek, it's a draw. Regardless, even if Poland draws, I think India... Poland spoiled their game. Poland spoiled that winning game, and now it's going to be a tie. So Uzbekistan and Poland will tie, and Poland will go to 4 points, and Uzbekistan will go to 7, Azerbaijan to 7. So they are first and second depending on the tie breaks. Third will be India with 6 points, and fourth will be Poland with 5 points. And that will be the final standings, chat. That will be the final standings. Sasikiran Abhijeet also equally bad. No, I think Sasikiran only had one game. He drew that game. Abhijeet bhai also played some fantastic comebacks. Like he had some worse which he came back. But yeah, we have struggled on the fourth board here. There's no doubt. Oh, Ruko, that's a mistake. B4 apparently is equal. He finds B4. He will hold this, chat. I think he will hold this now. Maybe some chances. He finds B4. Excellent move. Trying to trade as many pawns as possible. Agar ek pawn reh gaya, we can sacrifice the knight for that pawn and it'll be a draw, chat. If Sethu draws, India second. Nahi yaar, we will not be second because Azerbaijan and Uzbekistan will have 7 points and India will only have 6. So it will not happen. It will not happen. India will be third. Who is the third place in the opponent team? Let's have a look. Second place, sorry. So right now, France is in second place. So we will face either France or Ukraine, chat, most likely tomorrow. Let's see. We might have VD against MVL tomorrow. Oh, we might have VD against MVL tomorrow in the knockouts. भाई साहब, knockouts में match हो सकता है कल VD against MVL. That will be a difficult match. फिरूजा नहीं है, but वो है क्या बोलते हैं MVL. 94 check played, king to D3, knight F2 check. He can just come back to D2, no big deal. Come on, Sethu, finish it off in good style. Let's go, Sethu. You have to draw. Will be an awesome result here. Hard to support VD for playing Ivanchuk. He's my favorite player of all time. Yeah, but you can support Ivanchuk in general, but you have to support India, man. Rook D5 check doesn't change much. King C2, good move by Sethu. He comes back. And now once this pawn is exchanged, this pawn is not going too far. The king is stopping it. And it's very likely at some point I'll probably exchange this pawn. So it should be a draw, chat. It should be a draw. So India will most likely win 3-1. Let's see. Firuza ये खेलता भी है. Firuza पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है. I have no clue. एमिल का ब्लैक तो हमेशा ग्रैंडफील्ड ही कहता है, प्रिपेयर्ड रहेंगे. ये तो है. Rook G5 played. Okay. BC5. Good move. BC5. And now all Sethu has to do is to exchange one pawn. So knight F4 seems to be self-explanatory here. Seems to be an immediate draw, right? Yup. Seems to be a draw, chat. And that, yes, India is in quarterfinals, not semis. Quarters mein pahunch chuki hai. And tomorrow India will face either France or Ukraine in the quarterfinals. गला ही बैठ गया मेरा तो. रुको भाई. या फिरूजा वर्ल्ड कप टाइम पे कोपचे के बाहर निकलेगा सीधा. भाई फिरूजा पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है रे. एंड ब्लैक विल ऑफ कोर्स ट्राई टू विन दिस मैन, बट yeah, just knight d3 I think draws on the spot because c4 there is knight e5 check and so on. This should be an easy draw. Which is favorable? I think we'll have a look at the teams after Sethu's games finishes and we can see which is the easier team to face. In fact, by the way, chat, Uzbekistan, Poland have drawn 2 each. That is the result. And also Azerbaijan has defeated Israel 2.5, 1.5. So Rajavov lost that game, surprisingly enough. And that means ki Azerbaijan goes to, I think, they go to 8 points. No, they go to 7 points. Uzbekistan goes to 7 points. एंड इंडिया का फाइनल गेम पेंडिंग है. एंड वी ऑल्सो हैव टू लुक एट द रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द फ्रांस टीम ऑफ कोर्स, वो भी देखना पड़ेगा. यप नाइट इसी C4 के बाद रुक C5 पॉसिबल नहीं है बिकॉज नाइट कंट्रोल्स इट. He can trade anything. He can just take the pawn even. This is a draw. He can just take this pawn and that's a dead draw. Just take the pawn, man. Just finish it off. Don't worry. You will hold this easy. Just take the pawn, man. Don't risk it. Just take the pawn. That should be holdable. He takes the pawn. Good move there. And now should be draw. Chad, let's do one thing. Let's check out the results of the other section because clearly now we know that India is going to be in third place. I think it's time to check out our opponent. Who will it be? I'm going to open up the results for the other pool now, Pool A. And if we look at Pool A, by the way, yeah, they are repeating moves already. I think this might be a draw soon. भाई चेस 20 तो स्लो कैसे हो गया रे चेस 24. या खुल जा सिम अब तो खुल जा. अबे कब खुलेगा रे? खुल जा भाई, देखने रिजल्ट देखने भाई, खुल जा यार, कर ले एक्सचेंज भाई. यू हैव बीन नॉक्ड आउट भाई, कुछ नहीं होगा. देयर इज नो पॉइंट इन प्लेइंग ऑन. यू हैव बीन नॉक्ड आउट. यूएसए कोई पॉइंट नहीं है रे. कर दो, मार दो, रुक. अब एक लंगड़ाएगा भाई. सेतु ओपोनेंट थिंक्स ही इज मेटिंग हिम. नहीं, आई थिंक ही नोज इज अ ड्रॉ. आर्मेडन होगा क्या ड्रॉ के बाद? नहीं, आर्मेडन नहीं होगा यार. आई थिंक इंडिया हैज वन. वी ऑलरेडी हैव 2.5 पॉइंट्स एंड इफ वी ड्रॉ दिस वी गेट 3. सो इंडिया हैज ऑलरेडी वन. चेस 24 ऑलवेज हैज बीन स्लो. नो, इट्स वेरी स्लो. इट्स नॉट ओपनिंग अप. खुल ही नहीं रहा है भाई चेस 24. ये वाला खुला हुआ है ना. लेट मी जस्ट ट्राई हियर. पूल ए क्लिक करते, खुलेगा क्या? इट्स वेरी स्लो यार. इट्स वेरी वेरी स्लो. लेट मी चेक आउट चेस रिजल्ट्स. मे बी दे ऑलरेडी हैव द रिजल्ट्स. Not just yet. Oh, है खुल गया. Chat, so in Pool A, Spain won 4-0 against South Africa. So with that, Spain goes to 6 points. Then France and China drew. So China have their first draw today. That is 2 each. Let me just make it a bit bigger. Yeah. So China have their first draw. And MVL drew, Mossad won, and then Lee D won. And Ukraine and Netherlands have a draw. So that means Ukraine goes to how many points? Ukraine goes to 6 points. France goes to 6 points. China goes to 9 points. And Spain also goes to 6 points. So there's a 3-way tie between France, Ukraine, and Spain on 6 points. 3-way tie. France will have 11.5. Ukraine will have 11. And Spain will have 11.5. So we are facing Spain most likely, chat. Our most likely opponent is going to be Spain. It's going to be Spain, not France or not France or Ukraine. भाई साहब छोटा करो भाई, छोटा करो. ऐसा nobody said in his entire life. Okay, anyways. So Hans का score क्या है इस में? Hans has not played so well. यूके में वैन फर्स्ट 2 बॉल्स के आई डोंट नो मैन. लकी हुडी, आई डोंट नो लकी बोला है ना बोलो. बट एट द एंड चैट, सो वी आर फेसिंग स्पेन. उनकी टीम में कौन कौन है रे? लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द स्पेन टीम. रुको, स्पेन टीम में है लटासा, गुइहारो, शिरोव खेल रहा है भाई. व्हाट? देयर टीम इज सो स्ट्रांग यार. इनकी टीम तो जेन्युइनली बहुत स्ट्रांग है भाई. इनकी तो पूरी ओलंपिया टीम खेल रही है. Apart from Vallejo Pons, everybody else is playing. Wow. Because Shirov he was in the Olympiad, he was in the Olympiad. Wow. And he was in the Olympiad. Bhai sahab, ये तो full team लेके आए हैं apart from Vallejo Pons. So this will be difficult match tomorrow against Spain, chat. Very difficult match. India qualified. Yes, India has qualified and they have come in 3rd place. And Spain is 3rd. क्या बात कर रहे हो? कैसे? But their tiebreak, they will gain 4 points, man. They will gain 4 points, go to 11.5, I think. I think that's my estimate at least. Let's see. Shiro is on 3rd board, yes. Not Vohala Pons by Spain is 3rd, but how? Because they will gain 4 points. No, they won on all 4 boards. Let's just see. I think result pata lag jayega hame. By the way, Sethu has drawn. Sethu has managed to draw. That means India has won with 3-1. That's a very convincing victory thanks to great game by SL, great strategic game, and great tactical game by Vidit. Beautiful games by both players to ensure India qualifies into the quarterfinals. That is the final game from India's perspective, and I think all that remains is to see कि बाकी board में क्या होता है. Once they can update the results, then we'll get to know who India plays tomorrow. डिंग नहीं खेल रहा भाई. डिंग वर्ल्ड चैंप की तैयारी कर रहा है भाई. ही इज प्लेइंग द वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप की तैयारी कर रहा है. चैट, डू वी वेट फॉर फिनिशिंग आउट द रिजल्ट्स और डू वी काइंड ऑफ एंड द स्ट्रीम? इट्स फाइन. इंडिया एएनए ओलंपियाड में स्पेन को पिला था. दैट आई रिमेंबर. आज एक गेम है बस, हो गया, खत्म हो गया. लीग से खत्म हो चुका है. कल नॉकआउट होगा भाई. कल टुमारो इज द नॉकआउट. चैट, कम ऑन भाई, अपडेट कर दो यार. रिजल्ट्स दिखा दो किससे मैच है. आई थिंक इट इज, एटलीस्ट अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, इट इज गोइंग टू बी स्पेन, बट वील हैव टू सी. Wait, yeah. Let's wait for 2 minutes and see if they update. Oh, Spain's in 3rd place. France के भी 11:30 हो गए. My bad. France is in 2nd place. Wow. So we are facing France, not Spain. So tomorrow VD against MVL. Chat. India का भी confirm कर लेते हैं यार. इतना दूर आए हैं तो. Yep, India is in 3rd place. Chat. As you can see, 6 points के साथ. एंड पोलैंड के 5 हो जाएंगे अभी. एंड दैट विल बी द ओनली डिफरेंस आई थिंक. बाकी तो डिड पोलैंड लूज और व्हाट? अच्छा, पोलैंड के 3 पॉइंट. ठीक है, 4 हो गए होंगे. ठीक है, सो पोलैंड के 4 हो गए. इंडिया क्वालिफाइज. इट विल बी द क्वार्टर फाइनल्स टुमारो. चैट विल बी चाइना अगेंस्ट पोलैंड, यूक्रेन अगेंस्ट उज्बेकिस्तान, Spain against Azerbaijan, and India versus France. Yes, US is the last team, unfortunately had a horrible result, and it's going to be India against France. And France की टीम देखते हैं भाई. फ्रांस की टीम में है मैक्सिम वर्शरलग्राफ वर्सेस विदित गुजराती. विल बी अ क्रेजी मैच. विदित के लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट होगा कल का मैच. Jules Mussard is an incredible player. I've lost to him myself. He's a very, very strong player. बिल्कुल भी आसान नहीं रहेगा खेलना इनके अगेंस्ट. Look at their team. थर्ड बोर्ड पे 2684 है. Laurent Fressinet, Carlson's bitch. I mean, second is 2684. थर्ड बोर्ड पे and फोर्थ बोर्ड पे इटली मैक्सिम लगार्ड और टिग्रान घरामियान. इनकी टीम बहुत स्ट्रांग है यार, बहुत स्ट्रांग है. This is definitely a stronger team than Team India. It's very visible. Board 1 पे VD is weaker. Board 2 पे I think it's maybe equal. नहीं, board 2 पे we have SL, so we are stronger. Board 3 पे we have weaker, and board 4 पे we are equal. So clearly the France team is stronger. India is going to be having a tough time. Exactly. It will be a lot of fun though. But if India जीतती है तो मजा आएगा. Mussard lost a couple of games. Yeah, but he also won the last one. So he might be back in confidence. ठीक है chat. I think this is the end of the stream. Thank you for joining in. Do like the stream. Get it to 400 likes. And if you're here for the first time, most importantly, do subscribe ताकि हम 30 के पहुंच पाए जल्दी से. And tomorrow we'll be back with the quarterfinals. India versus France. That is going to be a crazy match, man. And VD versus MVL. SL against Mussard. Then you'll have... I think third board पे it will probably be second board पे Nihal versus Mussard, SL against Fressinet, and then you'll probably have Sasikiran coming in on the fourth board against Lagarde or Gharemian. ठीक है chat, I'll see you tomorrow again, hopefully with good news. Let's hope so India wins. Take care, keep smiling, do subscribe, see you soon, take care. Meanwhile, I'm from Spain, very strong player, I've lost to him myself. Bye chat.